Hi, Bubba. Cool. We are live, y'all. What's up? Oh, right. Totally forgot. I gotta put on my internet for a moment. One sec. Cool. Oh. Well, welcome, y'all. It's gonna be a good chat. Just gonna double check that my stream is on and it's working and ready to rock and roll. Yep, it's good. It's good. It's working. Got that annoying watermark, but it's okay. Alien. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to rock and roll. Let me just leave the stream on and put the tablet by here. Still dealing with a little bit of a sprain in the ankle, but it's okay. We're rolling with it. You know how we do shit here. Welcome. Today was a wonderful start to the day. Just before I came to the water spot, hanging out at the bars, hanging and whatnot, I gotta tell you, my intuition was firing strong. The vigor is back. It's always been here, but it's just fascinating because as I was hanging, there was two gentlemen that were sitting and chatting. I wasn't eavesdropping on what they were saying. What's up, Tyler? And what's up, David? My new people. If they do see the stream, shout out to both of you. I think that's Anonymous. What's up, Anonymous? What's going on? So I'm at the jungle gym, or where we're hanging on the bar. I started doing some push-ups, and for some reason, my intuition told me to start speaking to them. An hour and a half later, here I am. I should have been here an hour and a half ago. However, it was by design that I was supposed to see them. And I saw them. Hello, Chelsea. And I spoke life into them and to remind them of who they actually are. And they needed to hear the stuff that needed to be heard because they have the same wisdom within themselves. So I gave them a master class, is what I do. Both of them. And I'm getting even more and more confident every time I speak in person with someone about this very thing called that you are the answer. And I dropped the bars as I normally do. And I was chatting with David. David was mentioning problems, which is fascinating because today we're talking about problems and how there is actually no problems until you make it a problem. What's up, Brianna? Until you make it a problem. I am going to put my feet in the water. The place that I got injured is the place I'm going to heal myself. So I'm going to put my feet in the water in a bit. Or I might do that now. We'll see. And as I was speaking with David, he was sharing with me, bro, I feel like I have this problem, I lack confidence. I'm like, before you continue, I have a perspective for you, bro. You have no problems, and you ain't lacking shit. Because if you were lacking confidence, then how are you so confident into saying you have no confidence? Number one. Number two, how are you having confidence to even speak words? That's confidence right there. Number three, how are you able to pull yourself up on a pull-up bar? Not everybody could do that presently. So you have confidence. So that's not true at all. It's just that the mind is making you forget that you have confidence in all different realms. You're just forgetting to apply that very energy into the thing that you desire to experience. It's just because you may not experience it doesn't mean that you're not confident. You're just simply remembering what you have forgotten. That's a bar, write it down. And I cannot emphasize the word remembering. I'm not one to use the word learning. You can use it, of course, if you choose to, but it's not my word anymore. You are remembering. And so when I said that, that was like a light bulb moment for him. He's like, fuck, man. Like, now everything's starting to click. Like, I've been thinking about these things for a while. I'm like, do you think it was an accident that I came and I started speaking to you both? I could have just easily just did my push-ups and my pull-ups and be on my way, but something internally told me, speak to these two. So I did. Hour and a half later, here we are. Again, if they jump on the live stream, hello to both of you, David and Tyler. But it's so fascinating how the mind likes to create things that don't actually matter, that don't actually exist until you make it exist, of course. Are there problems in the world? Yeah, there are problems. But are they actually problems? Not really. It's just that somebody decided to say something and then people got triggered and then people responded via their trigger, and now we have battling and confliction and fighting and all kinds of shit. And here we are. It's, life is extremely simple, and I'm gonna just be real. My mind does the same shit too. I'm no different. The mind does the same problems, makes the same noise and all that shit. I'm going to face the camera probably that way and see what happens. Because I feel like putting my feet in the water right now. A little bit of a swollen ankle, but it's okay. I roll with the punches. And nope, I'm not facing the right way. I'm facing nowhere near it. There. You see, I could have created this into a problem. Ah, shit, I need to get my rag. I could create this into a problem, a bigger problem than it really is. It's not painful. But the mind will always do that to create some sort of unnecessary obfuscation problem when there is actually no problem at all. Oh. Well, that's fascinating. That's over there. How that got over there, don't have a fucking clue. But that got over there. Yeah, the day when I was with the girls, when I was finishing the stream here, and walking back, I sprained it a bit, but it's okay. A little swollen, but nothing that my body can't heal. But I have to still go through these things too, because things still happen. There we go. Anyways, as nature takes care of my ankle, we're going to keep talking about problems. Changing it up a little bit. Don't worry, Rihanna. I'm aware. Relax. Calm down. I've been on the planet longer than most of you. Calm down. It's not like I'm incompetent. I hate when you guys think I don't know stuff. I'm aware. Hello, Mr. Awareness. Just trust and know that I know what I'm doing. Anyways, to continue. And so, remember that the mind's going to always do some sort of unnecessary obfuscation, some sort of problem. Because it wants to feel like it needs to accomplish something. It wants to feel like it needs to achieve something. Always. You guys heard me talking to Paul and to Niger on and Amara on Sunday. about this. But I've talked about this before, many times. May as well put this feed in here, may as well. See, my mind makes problems too, which are not true at all. Such as, hello, that things are not working out for you, that girls don't actually like you, that you'll never be in a relationship, you're never going to have that money, Orion. You'll never move to San Diego. Who do you think you are, huh? You're always going to be stuck in Toronto for the rest of your life. What else? Oh, you'll never make it. You'll never be successful. You'll never have. You'll never get anywhere close. I have done some Reiki already, and it already helps. But I wanted to do this more organically, even though, energy healing is organic anyways. But I wanted to do it the human way, you can call it. Don't mind me not facing the camera because I'm looking at the stream here. I can see the chat. See, we can't remember. I had a problem, right? I couldn't see the chat on my phone. Look, I came up with a solution. Now this solution has become one of my favorite solutions. I get to see my tablet. Yes, it uses double data, but I mean, it is what it is. It's good. I like it. Water is a very powerful healing tool, especially this one, because this helped me in so many like tough situations, like mentally. Like last year, for those of you, I was pounding my fist into the rocks. I bloodied up my knuckles. I was getting to a point where I was so mad at this world. I was so mad at myself. I'm like, I read over at that time like 480 books, 700 audiobooks, and like it's still not fucking working. And then there are people who don't even read anything and it fucking works for them. It's like stupid. That's because the mind likes to create more problems. Having more information doesn't make you more smarter. Having more doesn't actually mean anything. In fact, having less is actually better. Because a lot of us, we have so much programming, conditioning, domestication that creates a lot of difficulty and more problems unnecessarily in our life. I kept it very simple with Tyler and David, and they said something to me. They're like, that's a very, they asked me like, what's your goals? I'm like, I don't have goals anymore. I have a vision. My vision is to help people to remember who they are. And so that the more people who remember who they are, the more peace they can have within themselves, they will start to radiate peace around them and the people around them. And guess what? It becomes a ripple. I know the side effects of a ripple effect. It's like this water. If I touch it, it will ripple out. It's the same thing. And because of that, the more people who remember, the less problems we'll have. The less problems we have, more people will be more conscious. And I told him, like, the selfish thing that I'm doing for myself for this is so that I could be more at peace. I'm at peace with myself right now, but I want more peace. I'm greedy for peace. In a good way, that is. But everybody gets peace too, so it's a win-win. So it's a very selfish desire of mine to have more peace. Yeah, I am. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm supposed to. I was supposed to do what I'm supposed to do. Because otherwise I wouldn't be... Did I know that Jesus lies in the Bible? Well, it's not lies, it's just that it's level of awareness. You're reading it based on your level of awareness. The Bible is a book of manifestation. It's a metaphysical book. Anyways, this right here is not a problem. You know, the world... What do I want to say? Why are you focusing on such nonsense? How about I tell you this? Live in the now and fuck all that. Don't worry about what was in the books. Focus on the now. But if you keep focusing on lies, then you will get more lies. And then you will never live in the now, and you will just enslave yourself into more problems into your life. Thank you for sharing what you shared about the Bible, because you're just showing me why people will continue to instigate more problems for no reason. And you and the rest need to stop. Stop your bullshit. Just be still and know. Relax. Enjoy your life. Just enjoy it. Have fun. You came here to have fun. You came here to expand and to explore and to enjoy and to evolve. Shapeshifter, it's good to see you, dude. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, I know, Rihanna. That's how it works. Yesterday I had an experience with a brother on Facebook. For some of you, you didn't hear this, but I'm going to share it here. Who shared a message. It was a very heartfelt message, but I responded in a way that this character doesn't usually respond. But essentially, I basically said, I don't need those words, because I give all of it to myself anyways. He didn't like that. And he's like, I need to leave this mission because God said that I have to leave the mission. I have to leave this task for you. I'm like, well, God said that to you, but my God itself has told me that I don't need it. So who's actually telling the truth? Anyways, one thing led to the next, and he said something that was fascinating, which caught my attention. He said, I'm glad that someone caught up to my enlightenment, that someone's at my level. I'm like, your level, huh? Someone caught up to you, huh? That just told me enough. He and I love him. I have respect for him, but I'm glad that he blocked me, because there would be no point for us to continue to have our conversation. There'd just be no point. Sure, I could have started off by saying, thank you so much for those kind words. I really appreciate it. And I somewhat did, but I also said I don't need those words. With me, if you guys want to celebrate me, just say, I appreciate the work you do. Keep it simple. I don't need a fucking long ass paragraph to tell me who I already am. So, anyways, created a little bit of a problem out of that, but it was necessary, because sometimes things have to happen to show who's going to be truly in alignment. There are people who are going to always attempt to spiritually intellectualize you. They're gonna attempt to be more smarter than you. I don't care if any of you are smarter, or more spiritual, or more intellectualized. You can't, because we're all equal. And to me, like, you can drop the act. Everything just is. That's all you need to know, right? That's why for me, like, I don't, unless somebody, I share my experience through my stories, and I know it helps a lot of people. I'm not really here to give advice. I'm I'm here to just share, like, you have the answer. Like, the main mission of why I'm doing what I'm doing is so that more of you can find that peace within yourself. But you got to find it within yourself. That you have it right now, in this moment. You don't need anything else. I was sharing with David and Tyler, like, yo guys, like, I know the world has told you a story that you're missing something and that you need evidence and proof. That's a lie. You don't need fucking evidence or proof. And I'm gonna actually see what's going on with Shape because I just saw something there. I'm actually literally so right now. Nothing's going the way I wanted. Okay. So let me help you right now. Well, if you want the help. I know you need to vent it out. Vent it out. It's good. It's okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, this is exactly what I felt last year. I've been exactly in your shoes. This is exactly what happened last year to me. I want you to listen very carefully. This is your time. This is the moment. This is the final breakthrough for you. It sounds like you're hitting a brick wall, but that's the mind creating a story. And your mind is going to finally get the message, like mine did last year. We all want it now, but I couldn't have asked for it in any better way than the way it happened. Remember, I was pounding my fist into these stones last year. I was mad. I was fucking mad. I was getting angry. It looked like I was full-blown needing to go into like one of those psych wards. That's how crazy I was getting. Because I was like, man, why doesn't anything fucking work? Like, nothing fucking works. Like, nothing works. Like, this shit doesn't work. Like, I read all the books and nothing fucking works. Like, this is bullshit. And everybody else, it fucking works for. Like, what the fuck, God? Like, this is bullshit. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like God is like airing you out, essentially. What that means is like it's not listening to you. It's okay to feel frustrated. That's normal. 6 goddess. Hey! Hey, you. Good to see you. Is it Trinity or is it Arielia? Hi, Arielia or Trinity. Hi. I'm just chilling at the water. As you remember. Thank you for coming on, saying hello. Hi, Trinity. Okay, so now I know that's you. Okay, cool. Tell your mom and your uncle that I said hello when you see them. Just healing my foot right now. Appreciate you. I'm glad that you guys had fun on Sunday, and I'm glad you guys found the Mary statue. That was awesome. I keep remembering that moment when you guys pulled that statue from the water. I'm like, it's great. It's wonderful. Yeah. So to you, shapeshifter, let's just say that things are about to get really. You can call it spicy or interesting or fascinating, because like there's gonna come a point where like you're gonna stop, like you stop caring and watch as it just becomes so, it just clicks like that. But all you have to do is decide that you can make it click. Thank you, Trinity. Appreciate you. We all have bad days, by the way. I still have my bad days too, but I don't label it as bad. I just label it as just a day, just experiencing, nothing more. All is good, right? Things are unfolding. You're still alive. You're still here. You get to still be you. Another day, right? Like I'll share something quickly. So there's a belief that I was holding. There's a belief that I was holding onto, where when it came to romance. So here's a problem that the mind's making. So catch this. So I'm sitting And the mind starts to say, you see, they never text you back. Bro, what are we doing? Like, I heard it, I'm like, I'm just sitting there. I'm not even, there's no social media. I'm like just sitting there. I'm just relaxing. All of a sudden I'm here. See, they never text you back. You see, it's always going to be the same with all women. They never text you back. They never get back to you. See, you're not important. You're not this. You're not that. I'm like, bro, chill out. Chill out. Relax. The mind is the greatest problem creator. It's also the greatest problem solver because it wants to solve a problem. It wants to figure out why. It wants to figure out because it's bored. Because when it's bored and it's left to its own devices, it's going to create all kinds of unnecessary problems. So for you, shapeshifter, the mind right now is probably creating an unnecessary problem to tell you that you're stuck and nothing's working. But what if I told you everything's working? In fact, it's not just working, it has been working. Because you're saying like nothing's working, but that's the thing, because you're putting so much emotion behind nothing is working that it is actually working. It's a paradox. I know you may not like that word, but I'm going to say that word. It's a paradox because you're saying, but nothing's working. I'm hitting a brick wall. So because you're saying that, you're actually hitting the brick wall. Because you're telling yourself you're hitting a brick wall, you're going to get hit. You're going to hit that brick wall. You have to be delusional. And the delusion that Rihanna's talking about is actually realistic. That's the internal world. The fake delusion is believing this shit out here. This is the fake delusion. The real delusion is the realistic, and that's the fake realistic. That's the fake delusional, this is the real delusional. This is the real realistic, that's the fake realistic. As within, so without. And so like, when you said that like, you feel like you're hitting a brick wall, yes, that's what it felt like for me too. And still, there are times the mind creates a story saying, but Orion, you're hitting a brick wall. No, I'm not. Hello? If I was hitting a brick wall, then how the hell am I still live streaming? How am I still helping people? How am I meeting new people and helping them? That doesn't make any sense if I'm hitting a brick wall. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And so the mind is basically exactly understanding versus understanding. Thank you. You have a really good name. I'm going to call you Kala. I like the name. It's a very good, and I'm glad that you used the word understanding because that's the word that I use too. Awesome. Good stuff. But I've looked at every possibility. So that's the mind again saying that you looked at every possibility. And I guarantee you that's the mind telling you another story that's saying that you looked at all the possibilities. But guess what? The possibilities are infinite. There are infinite possibilities. There's no way in blue hell that your mind has infinite possibilities at its disposal. Your soul does, but your mind is getting in the way. It has finite ability to find the infinite, and you have the ability to get to the infinite, for sure. There's always a way out. I thought a year ago that there was no way out of my, did I not tell you I only had $2 in my bank account? Hello? I'm a dude that always had money, and I went so deep and invested heavily in myself. So heavily that I was like, I'm not going back to no fucking JOB. Not to say JOB is bad now, but I'm not here to work for someone else. Even though we're always working with other people, I'm working for my clients, technically speaking, but I'm not here to trade my time to go to an office to do something that I don't like. That's what I'm not here to do. I'm here to serve the world in a way that's going to benefit, like what I'm doing right now. This is my office. Everywhere I go is technically my office, theoretically. So I'm serving. So to get back to you. The mind is going to say, but you exhausted all possibilities. That's not true. That's the mind creating a story. That's the mind creating a story saying, you see, it's not working out for you. It's not working out for you. You see, it's not working out for you. It's not working out for you. It is working out for you. It's just working out for you in the reverse way, but it is working out for you because you said you've exhausted all your options. So guess what? All the options are now not showing up. Because you said you exhausted all your options. But guess what? There are more options, but you have to emotionally feel that. But you can't logically think this. You've got to feel this. The light at the end of the dark tunnel is you. Hitting rock bottom is the most magical gift. Spot on. Spot fucking on. So, Shape, I know it's frustrating right now. It's okay to feel frustrated. I'm not telling you not to feel it. Feel what you need to feel. Never, I don't know why I'm holding this as a microphone. See, we're just rolling with we're just going with the flow. For me, it does. There are many, many ways. It's okay to feel frustrated. I know you're doing your best. Remember, always you're doing your best. Things are working out for you, dude. Think about it. I'll give you one example why it is working out for you right now. You ready for it? You're here. You could choose to be somewhere else. You could choose to, you could have chose to not come on to the live stream. You could have chose not to be in the same vibrational alignment that I'm in, because I only match people who are in my alignment. Like, Kalala, I'm gonna just call it Kalala, it's just easier. Like Kalala, first time meeting Kalala, never seen her before. There she is. She's basically speaking at the same level of awareness. We're all at the same. You're here, you're no different. Things are working out for you. I know your mind's gaslighting you into believing, but it's not working, it's not working. It is working. Think about it. If it wasn't working, you wouldn't be here. Guess what? You'd be much further back. You wouldn't be aware. So technically it is working. It's just that sometimes you just need the reminder from a different version of yourself. I'm just another version of you, reminding you that you already have it. It's already done. It's finished. I'm not gaslighting you, bro. This is you actually telling you that you already have it. You're just meeting that version who already has whatever it is that you're looking to have, because you already have it. It's a bar rated down. Let's see. Thank you, Rihanna, for your support for Shape. That means a lot. And back to Kalala for a moment. Yes, hitting rock bottom is the most magical gift, because you can't go any further than the rock bottom. That means now you're going to propel your way back up. Because there's only one way now, it's only up. And the only reason why you may feel this way is because once upon a time you were up. You can easily get back up. You just have to simply decide. But the problem is you've given emotions to the other side. But because you've given emotions to the other side, you also have the power to give emotions to the other side too. You have the power in every present moment to literally choose. Okay, so right now it's frustrating, and I know I have to feel frustrated and get through this hurdle. But I also know that I can shift my feelings, that I know that things are working out for me. And things are working out for you. They really are. Exactly. Everything is blooming in their own time. Everything is working out. There must be a reason why I got the sprained ankle, the swollen ankle on Sunday. Everything was good, and then when I went to put the phone on the tripod, on the gimbal, I like pulled the muscle. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Here we go. I was still able to do my workout, no problem. I can't bend it a certain way, but it's okay. There's a reason for it. The mobility training reduced a lot of the damage though, because if I didn't do the mobility training, this would be much more worse. So this is actually a good thing that this happened, because it reminds me of what problems that other people face, and that I still have to face them, but see how I can transmute them and shift the meaning of the problem, because that's really what it comes down to, shifting the meaning. So right now in your journey, dude, it feels like nothing is working and you're drowning. I know what that feeling feels like. I've been there. Do you understand or understand why I had to face everything in my life so that I could help people like yourself? I had to go through this, and guess what? You're going through the same thing, because there's going to be someone down the road who's going to feel the same way, and you will already have overcame this same feeling that I overcame a year ago, and you are going to help that person. I'm not going to help them. You are, because they need your help, not my help. They're going to need your help. Appreciate it, Kalala. Thank you so much. And I'm always here to basically say that you're the answer. You have the answer. You always are the answer. You will forever be the answer. That's it. Nothing more, nothing else. Hello. Let's see. Yeah, feel it all and appreciate that you can feel it all. Exactly. You know what the funny thing is? When you die, you will never feel these things ever again. And what Rihanna just said about comparing and rushing is also spot on. You are on your own timeline, bro. Some people bloom earlier than others. Do not follow what society says that you're at like whatever age you're at and you have to have this done and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? You're at your journey. Let the world, like, stop listening to what the world is probably projecting at you, if you are listening to that. But we got this, exactly. 62, Milo, good stuff. Good job, bro. Appreciate you for showing up, unless you're a chick, but appreciate you for showing up and saying the same thing. You guys do got this. You know why? I got it. I went last year through all this pain and suffering. I went 20 years hating this world, remember? Hello, the guy that hated all humans, who wanted nothing to do with humans. And look, now I'm helping everybody. Doesn't make any sense. Why me? Simple. I had to go through the pain so I could build foundations. You're building your foundation. Whether you believe this to be true or not, this experience that you're having with frustration is actually your foundation. It's your what do I call this? The carpenter phase. Did you know that Jesus, this is not religious. Did you know Jesus was a carpenter for many years, and then he wasn't speaking, and then he started speaking? This is your carpenter phase. You're building your foundation. You're building your inner temple, inner mansion, inner pyramid, inner world, whatever it is, but you're building foundation. That frustration is just part of the foundation. You're starting to build it. We are all quite literally. Time is an illusion, bro. Remember, you have everything right now. How many times have you not heard me say that you have everything right now? I know your mind's gonna say, but that's not true, I don't have it, Orion. How many times have I kept saying that? That you do have it. You have the partner, you have the wealth, you have the health, you have it all. It's done, it's finished, complete, over, done. Step into that version. What does he speak like? What does he sound like? How does he take action? What does he think? What does he not think? What does he believe in? What does he not believe in? What does he know? What does he choose not to entertain? Right? This is the version of you that exists now. I already see it. Remember the question? I don't know if you heard me say this question to you, bro, but I'm going to say this question. If my version of you... Hey, you, how are you? You good? Good, how are you? I'm excellent, thank you. If my version of you is more powerful than your version of yourself, we have a little bit of an issue here. Because your version of yourself, your self-concept of yourself, should be very, very, very fucking high. It can't be higher than mine. Or sorry, it has to be higher than mine, even though mine is infinite. So yours is supposed to be matching mine, really. But if yours is not matching mine, then there's a problem. Because I see the infinite in all of you. Like, I don't get how this, like, it's not, like, the mind's gonna make you, like, second guess yourself a lot, saying that, but it's not true, it's not true. Yeah, it's not true, and guess what? The universe is going to give you the more not true stuff, because that's how this shit works. As within, so without. So the more you keep telling yourself like you're stuck and time is running out, you're going to get time is running out. The universe can't do anything for you because you're the walking fucking universe. You already know that. I know it's impatientness. I get that. Shapeshifter, you're good. We're going to slow it down a little bit right now. We're going to slow it down. Just a smidge. You're good, bro. I know you can't really see my face clearly, but I'm basically saying, bro, you are good. You are right where you're supposed to be right now. Well, he doesn't need to be humbled. He just know that he just needs to know it's now. You already have it. The problem is the world will gaslight you into believing, but that's not true. I don't have the partner. I don't have this thing. Hello? When you already declared that you already have it, it is finished. It's as real as it's going to get. Don't be deluded that your physical is the truth. Hello? The real is here, in here, right here. It becomes a mirror. It becomes a mirror of your inner world, and you have it in the outer world experience. It's okay that he's impatient. You know why? I'm going to share something with you. This is going to be a bar, write it down. The reason why there's impatience is because you know it's meant for you. That's a bar. And guess what? Because you already know it's meant for you. Hello? If you are thinking about something that was meant for you, that was already yours. You were given it. So what is there to worry about? Are you running out of time? We're all running out of time. But guess what? Time's an illusion. Because when you live in the now, time doesn't exist. I live in the now. You see, I'm with my partner. I love her very, very much. Now, is she here in the physical? Not yet, but that doesn't matter. It is what it is. I've given everything to myself. Do I have my trillions in the physical? No. But have I used the trillions in the mental? Fuck yeah, I already have it. Because if you have the thought of something, that means it's meant for you. Because you wouldn't have the thoughts. The universe already created it for you. In fact, you created it for yourself before you came here. You created this experience as well, by the way, Shapeshifter, with all of us. Kalala created this experience as well. All of it is here. Perfect, I'm glad you know. Now you must embody it. You can't just logically think about it, you gotta feel it now. You must feel this. If you don't feel it, it ain't gonna work. Let me see. Well, it's not about being selfish. It's just that he knows that everything is for him. There's no selfishness here. Zero. Zilch. I would actually take that word and chuck that word. I would take that word and chuck that word. You're meant to have everything you're supposed to have. It's just that simple. All of you. I'm going to read what Kalala said, and I'm going to read what Anonymous said. Anonymous said first, we never have anyone or anything anyways. We only have ourselves and the present moment. You can choose to be happy and satisfied if you want. The answer is within you. Spot on. And Kalala, you basically said you are art. You are meant to create whatever canvas or of yourself you want. Don't let anyone paint your canvas, and remind yourself on a daily basis that you can paint the world with the universe. Bar. I like that. Well, remember, this is text. You can't really know if that's what he's saying. Remember, text is the worst form of communication. There are better ways to write things for sure, but remember, everyone has their own damn definition of stuff. And look, I found a bottle, a perfume bottle. Look at that. I found a treasure. Trinity, if you're still here, look, I found a perfume bottle. How awesome. It was right in front of me. Hello, look. Look at this. This was right in front of me the entire time. I just like, oh my God, it's right there. What the fuck is that? A bottle. It was right here the entire time. And I didn't see this at all. And exactly, you can't have good without the bad. You can't have one without the other. But anyways, you guys see what I'm saying? The answers are right in front of you. You just have to look within yourself. And this was right in front of me. This was just a metaphorical way of me saying the answers are within you and you have it right now. This bottle was right here. This entire time. I know it may just be a insignificant bottle, but this means a lot because it was right in front of me and I didn't even realize it. Do you see? The answers are just right here. Fuck yeah. Thank you, bottle, for showing up. Now I know a bottle's there. And once you're aware of something, you can't be unaware of it now. You just can't. And this is where the problem of the mind comes in. The mind is like, it's like, that's what it's doing. It's okay. It's normal. That's what the mind is going to do. It's designed to protect you. It is designed to protect you. It is designed to protect you. Nothing more, nothing else. It's designed to protect you. If you want just the chat and save data on the tablet, gotcha. Appreciate it. Milo, not trying to sound like a yoga retreat, but in our darkest moment, it is easiest for the light to shine through. My biggest realization came after periods of self-doubt. We got it, bro. Indeed. Thank you for that empowering thing, Milo. Appreciate you, dude. Because you do got this. I said it last year. I went through the darkest night of my soul, basically. Like last year was the final breaking point. Enough was enough. I'm like, what the fuck, universe? Screaming loud to the universe. I'm here. I'm sitting right here. People are thinking I'm going crazy. I'm pounding my fist into the ground. I'm bloodying up my knuckles for no fucking reason because the mind's like getting frustrated. Because it needs to discharge energy. It needs to discharge emotion. Hello, Sylvia. Good to see you. I was needing to discharge energy out of my system. So punching the thing was necessary. Anyways, but I was getting frustrated. It's getting fucking frustrated. And that was the moment where shit actually, that's when things actually started working out for me. When the universe started to tell me things like third dimensional thinking, that came right here at this water. When people were like, that's a third dimensional thought. That's not an insult, that's just third dimensional. That came through. Then the ego thing, exploring God's oneness, enjoying God's oneness, experiencing God's oneness. With your 5 senses, that's what ego really is. It's your 5 senses, technically your 6 senses or more, to explore this God's oneness. That's what ego really is. It's not some negative shit in your mind. It is your vessel that you came to explore God's oneness that you descended to earth with. That's what ego really is. What else came through here? Oh, that's right. The now. No other way. N-O-W. No other way. Write that down. No other way. N-O-W. No other way. And I have a new one for you guys. The present moment. This one came through yesterday. Clock this one if you can. Write it down. Please remember enjoyment. So, energy navigates through you. That's present moment. Or present you, I should say. Please remember PR, enjoyment or excitement, or expansion, E word, doesn't matter what E word you put there. Please remember enjoyment. So, energy or expansion navigates or nurtures through you. Present moment, present you, right now, this moment. Energy, you, right now. Not tomorrow, not 10 minutes from now, right now. There's only now. Every time you look at the time, what is it? Now. What? 12:20? Now. Hello, it's now. Every time you look at it, it's now. You can't escape the now. Everything exists in the now. I'm going to lock the fuck in right now with the word now. Everything exists now. Infinite possibilities. And I mean this with every fiber of my soul. Infinite possibilities are right now. And there are infinite yous. You're just so happen to tap into one of infinite possibilities right now. And guess what? You get the power to decide and shift. That's just that simple. But the mind creates a problem. But that's not true. Yeah, you're going to have to go through and feel your emotions. And you're going to have to purge some shit. For sure, 100%. But guess what? You get to free yourself. I like that. Let me see. I consulted tarot and I Ching. Okay, cool. You did the I Ching. They're all giving me good cards. It's like everything on my side, but in physical, because you're still focusing on the physical. That's what I keep telling you. Stop focusing on the physical. I'm not saying, I understand that we've been conditioned that this is the physical. Yes, my feet right now, swollen, or my ankle, my left one anyways, but it's not a problem. I'm not going to create it into a problem. It's just something just had to happen. This is why I'm sitting at the water to have this conversation, right? Everything has to happen exactly as it's supposed to, but guess what? Remember, manifestation is internally shifting to a degree in which you are no longer emotionally dependent upon seeing your reality change. You are good with or without the thing. You already have it. Those signs, you don't need fucking signs. You are God. You don't need fucking signs from tarot and I Ching. You got that? Yes, you will use them as a tool, but you are God. You don't need no fucking tool. You are the fucking tool. You get to use whatever the fuck you want at any time. It's just that simple. And guess what? They're pointing in the right direction anyways. So isn't that exciting that you got evidence and proof that it is working? So stop worrying about the physical. I'm not saying not to be responsible for your physical. I'm not saying to never not focus on like what you need to do in the physical. What I'm saying is stop putting so much importance on it's not here yet, it's not here. Every time you do that, and this is for every one of you, every time you do that, you put you focus, attention, concentration, energy. Remember, that's face. Remember, facing a direction creates the direction. That's a bar rated down. It reveals that direction when you face it with your focus, attention, concentration, and energy. Every time you face your attention, your concentration, your energy, and your focus towards the thing, but I don't have it yet, it's not here yet, it's not here, then guess what? The universe can only give you the same thing because you're still focusing on that. Because the mind wants you to think you need to physically have it. You have it right now. You have it right now. It's finished. It's done. All of you, whatever it is, you have it now. Can you decide that you all have it right now? I guarantee some of you, you're gonna have resistance by saying that. In fact, I want you all to type that out in chat. You have it now. I know Anonymous will do it, but will the rest of you do it? You have it now. Type it out. And when I say type it out, I mean really feel every letter you're about to type out. I have it now. Good. That's as real as it's going to get now. Now I'll feel it. I know the mind's going to say, I know the mind's going to do that. It's normal. The mind has been conditioned to the physical. Here's the thing. The mind was conditioned to the physical because the world didn't want you to know your power. That's a bar rated down. But guess what? They now want you to know your power because itself desires for everybody to remember who they are. I think the suffering has started to subside a little bit now. There's still problems in the world, but those are created by the mind, not the soul, because the soul doesn't create problems. The mind does. Because the mind keeps creating separation. It wants to feel separate. You have it now. You have everything. We all have everything we ever wanted right now. You have it. And you know the fascinating thing about having something? It's all looking for a feeling in the end, isn't it? You don't logically want something, you want to feel something. You want to feel cool driving your sports car. You desire to travel, so you want to explore. That's the freedom of exploration, the freedom of feeling free, or having options. With wealth, with relationships, it's appreciation, it's adornment, it's feeling connected and feeling like you belong and like you're building something together. It's a feeling. You're seeking a feeling that all exists within you. Let me see. Kalala, you dropped some bars there. I also think there's a disconnect between wanting to be spiritually wealthy and physical wealth. There's a huge difference between those types of wealth indeed. What I found is that most spiritually wealthy people don't really care for physical wealth. Sometimes I'm glad God is hidden from our eyes, because if he wasn't a boy, he'd be dead by now. Well, he's not a dude, but anyways, they don't care about their mind. They care about their mind and their hearts, their selfless, their empathy, their ability to see multi-dimensional perspectives. Indeed. Yeah, I have something else I want to say about wealth. There's going to be a live stream where I'm going to talk about money and wealth. I'm going to be talking all just purely on that. I haven't really talked too much about money and wealth, but I have mentioned it here and there. Most people have this idea that money is the root of all evil because it's programmed into us. That you see bad people do bad things with money, right? And then you don't want to end up being like them, so that's why you will self-sabotage and not have money come to you. I have news for you. Money is your birthright. It always has been, always will be. Money is just a tool, energy. My own natural energy yield. Write that down. That is a acronym. My own natural energy yield. MONEY. My own natural energy yield. What is money? Energy. It's a store of value. It's a current. It flows like this water. It's supposed to come into your life. It always finds a way to replenish itself. Even when I had only $2 in my bank account, I was still good, which is hilarious. I have that story to share with the world, which I'm doing right now. So my people who are, and I used to be like this too, where I wanted to just be spiritual, only spiritual. So I shouldn't have money. I should only focus on my mind and my soul, which is good. It's good. You're detaching from the external, which is wonderful, but you're still forgetting one piece. You came to have a physical experience, so you're meant to have physical things. It's okay. You can have physical things too. You're not putting importance on the physical. You're going to experience the physical as a tool, like what I'm going to have in the physical. I already have it in the internal world, but that's not because I need it. It's because I chose to have a physical experience, just like the rest of you. You get to choose what you desire to have and have it. Be it. Own it. Ask for more. It's not about being greedy. It's about knowing that this is what you're going to use it to help people. There's a reason why you're going to do it. You're going to be using it to help people because you guys are really, really passionate about helping people at your core, even if you say you're not. I know deep down that you guys actually do want to help people. So it is okay to ask for more. There's nothing wrong with that. They having nothing, so might as well have money. That's their mindset. Right. What's up, Saab? Good to see you. Anyways, enjoy your day, Milo. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for empowering your empowering words too, dude. Explore your day. Have fun. Just like what I'm doing. What else do I want to say? Anyways, you all have it. But the mind will do its job, and it's okay. Everybody's mind does this. Your mind is not different from anybody else's mind. Shape and anyone else in the chat. Your mind is going to say, but you don't have it. Hello, you're a liar. You're a liar. Stop lying. You don't have it. Who do you think you are, huh? That's what your mind's going to say. Everybody's mind does this. And it's normal for the mind because the mind has to see the physical. The mind cannot go to a place where it cannot see. That's a bar. Write it down. But guess what? The infinite is a place that you can't see. It's a place that you can only feel. and your feelings go beyond your thinking, and your mind is more designed for thinking, not for feeling. So you see, the mind can't actually go to a place where it doesn't know it exists. That was a fucking verse. Please write that down, and I really do mean it. You are not the mind, you have a mind, and the mind cannot travel to a place where it has not seen it yet. Until you know that it does exist, then the mind can travel there. My mind has now traveled to the infinite, but it still gets trapped up with the bullshit. I tell the mind, hey, oh, oi, what you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Saying, oh, but girls, they don't text you back, or they don't do it. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Stop that story. Just because it happened a couple times, because when it happened the first time, I'm like, then it created it into a story, and the story was perpetuated, and now it's a story. I'm like, hello, get rid of the fucking story. If you don't want to get rid of the story, I'm like, I'm still going to choose otherwise, so you're going to have to just deal with it, okay? If people don't want to respond to you or this or that, who cares? It is what it is. They're living their life. I'm living my life. Nothing wrong with that. So stop the noise, stop the story, because you're just creating suffering anyways for no reason. You're creating a problem into yourself. That's what the mind does. It creates a problem for you, so you have to go solve a problem that you never had to solve. That's a bar rated down. And yes, you do attract what you think, and what you feel. Let's see, Kalala. I think I needed to hear that. I am the money is evil type, and I think I needed to hear that. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for I needed to see from my. You're welcome. You are one with the infinite intelligence, and infinite intelligence includes what? Money. Hello, we came here to have the money. You're not putting your focus on that only. Your focus is money is a byproduct of the value you bring into the world. That's what money is, right? And so you're not focusing on the importance. You're focusing on you have everything within you. You're good. The universe will give you the opportunity to have the thing by giving you the thing to get the thing that you already have within. That's a bar rated down. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. A year ago, when I was going through my shit, I was going through my pain and my misery, I wasn't speaking at this level of like directness. I was still scared to some extent. I'm glad it worked. That's good. I'm glad you vented it out. It's good. It's perfect. That's the point. Free that energy out of your system. It's wonderful. I'm glad you used this space to vent it out. This is what this space is for you to vent that shit out of your system. That goes for all of you. Vent the crap out of your system. Why do you think I use my live stream? Sometimes I need to vent shit out too. Sometimes we just need a fucking soundboard. Sometimes we just need a reminder. We just need that reminder. It's okay. Come and vent it out. Just say, hey, Orion, I'm a little upset about something right now. Can I vent it out? You don't even need to ask my permission. Just fucking vent it out. Like, I just need to vent something out. Go for it. Go vent it out. Let's hear it. I'll help you shift, but vent it out. Get it out of your system. Free yourself. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, the mind's going to keep creating a problem, though. It's going to keep saying, but it's not working, it's not working. It's not putting up with you, dude. You're me. I just want to help other me's. You all are basically me. Hello? I want to help other me's. Don't get it twisted. I'm helping you. I'm helping me. So really, I'm putting up with myself. Because all of you are me. In my universe, you're all me. Comprende? You're just all basically me. Anyways, jokes aside. The mind's going to keep saying, but it's not here yet. It's not here yet. And that's where the problem lies. Hey, you good? Good stuff. It wants to feel like it's accomplishing something. Yeah, it's basically Agent Smith. Me, all me. It's all me. Me, all me. It's all, and in your reality, it's all you. You, like I'm you. Isn't it fascinating? It's quite hilarious, isn't it? I'm amazing? No, we're all amazing because we're all the same. We're all the same. Every one of us is the fucking same. And I want you guys to get that picture in your head that we're all fucking the same. We have different bodies, but we're the same. We're no different. Doesn't matter where you are on the planet, you're still the same. Yeah, some had more advantage than others, but that does not matter. I've seen people do the, well, in my reality, it's not the unimaginable anymore because it's inevitable. That's a bar, write it down. But in other people's realities, it's like they've done the impossible, made it possible. Because, you know, in the word impossible has I'm possible. I'm possible. So all of you have the same ability. You know what's funny? I just noticed my camera. My shoes are right in front of my legs. It looks like my legs are in my shoes. That's so fascinating. The optical illusion, but my feet are in the water. That's so cool. I just noticed that. It's wild. It looks like my feet are in my shoes right now, but they're not. They're in the water. It's wild. If any of you thought that thought my shoes, I was in my shoes, nope. My feet are in the water. It's pretty badass. How divinely perfect is this? Like how this was, to like exactly the angle. It's great. The Matrix is so amazing when Neo, the ego, or I like to call it the pretentiousness, gives up and becomes a shadow. The world is finally free. Indeed. The goal is for everyone to finally feel free. To feel and know that they're already done. That's what itself wants everybody to remember. That you all are free, you all have everything within, and that everything exists right here, right now. And that you can feel any feeling at any time, because it costs you one thing, your attention. Well, it costs you to face that direction. Focus, attention, concentration, and energy to feel what you want to feel. And feel it. Like me, I'm with my partner. And I love her very, very much. And I will never stop loving that partner very, very much. I love her with every fiber of my soul. Whether she's here or she's not here, it doesn't really matter, because I love her very, very much. And I get to feel that right now. It's done. Guess what? San Diego, California. Hello? San Diego, California. San Diego, best place on earth? I know, I'm sorry. But it's my favorite place on earth. I can feel everything about San Diego right now. In fact, I'm at the ocean right now. I'm literally sitting on the beach, Coronado, hearing the ocean, hearing the birds, smelling the ocean air, getting my ice cream. Yum. Hearing people playing on the beach, seeing couples walking, holding my couple's hand on the beach, walking with her, bare feet, water clashing against our foot, or our legs, sorry. Driving my amazing car, the fastest one ever, the coolest one ever as well. Impacting the world in my glass box, in the sky. I have it all. It's done. Well, you're not pissed. Your mind is making the true you pissed, but the true you doesn't get pissed. The true you is like neutral. It's your character that's getting heated up. I guess I should be watching Fire in the Sky, it seems. Seems like that's a sign to watch the Fire in the Sky. I've never watched it, so I guess that's something I should be watching. I watched Wanted yesterday because someone said to watch it, and I watched it. It was a good movie with Angelina Jolie. It's all right. I already kind of knew the premise of the movie, and I was like, okay. I just watched it. But anyways, I can feel everything right now. It's already done. It's finished. So what else do you need? And here's a bar, and I know some of you have heard me say this, but for those of you who are new, you're about to hear something that you probably never heard before. Your keys to your kingdom are your emotions, by the way. You can either use your keys, or you can throw away your keys and give it to the mind, and then they will lock you out of your throne room and boot you out of your own throne room, and you become the peasant, the slave of your own reality because your mind has told you so. But the other thing too is your keys are given within, and they can never be taken from within unless you give them freely without. That's a bar rated down. You cannot, and I will repeat this again. You cannot lose your keys unless you give it away freely, which means that you have the power to unlock your cage that you trapped yourself in and boot the fucking mind out of the throne room. By the way, remember this one too. Old keys cannot open new doors, so don't expect that the way you're thinking right now, you're gonna get your new reality. That's not how it works. You must start to embody the new way by feeling the new version, but it's not a new version, it's a version of you that already exists within. So don't get that twisted either. Old keys do not open new doors, or old keys do not turn new locks. That's a bar rated down. But all keys are within you right now. You simply have to drop that key and use another key. But also, people can steal your key from you if you give it away. But if you give everything to yourself internally, nothing can be taken away from you externally. That's another bar. Please write that down. Nothing can ever be taken away from you internally if you take it away from yourself. So that means, like, if you've given yourself everything internally, then externally it doesn't fucking matter. Because you're good. My partner, she's internally. Whether it's one person, another person, or someone else, it doesn't really matter because I have that person within. It's done. It's finito. Same with the money. Same with the resources. Same with the opportunities. By the way, opportunities are endless. It's abundance. Yep, like the key maker. Exactly. I'm glad you caught on, because that's exactly where I was heading to with that, with the key maker, since you brought up the Matrix. That's what the key maker is. He made a new fucking key so that Neo could open the damn door. He was crafting that key just for Neo. And guess what? You have the power, each of you, to create that fucking key right now. You do. And guess what? You don't need to create it. You just need to reveal it because it already exists. You're not creating shit. You're actually revealing everything into your physical reality via mental. It already exists. It's done. It's complete. It's over. Finito. Finito Vegito. It's done. What is it? Finito Poquito? Yeah, yeah. But I said Finito Vegito for Dragon Ball, but you know, that's just my thing. I should have really put my water into the water to keep the water cool, but it's fine. There. What other bars do I have to say? You are the key maker. Oh, shapeshifter. This one's for you specifically. Ooh. I'm about to drop a fucking bar. You'll never see what I'm about to say ever again the way I just said it. You ready? But this is for all of you too, but this is really because he said what he said earlier. You call yourself shapeshifter, right? Hello? If you're fucking shapeshifter, then shapeshift into whatever it is that you desire because you already have it. Because you're shapeshifter. That's a fucking mic drop moment. It's done. Right? It's finished. Finito. Complete. Over. You're shapeshifter, so you can shapeshift into anything. Oh, unless your shapeshifting ability is only limited to some things. But a shapeshifter can shapeshift into anything. So that means shapeshifters can shapeshift into anything and have anything. Like Mystique from X-Men. So don't you dare ever tell me that you don't have it because you're a fucking shapeshifter. You got it? That was specifically for you. Enjoy. That's why I'm so fucking good at what I do. And that's not arrogance, as some might perceive. That is fucking confidence. I am so good at what I do. Kalala, if you're still here, I wanted to tackle something with money for a moment. You were mentioning you were the money is evil type person. How do you feel about it now? What has opened up for you specifically when it comes to money? Because I'll drop a bar for you too. The feet's feeling good. I mean, it wasn't in any pain when I was here. It was just, just letting it do its thing. I did my workout this morning, no problem. But, just letting it do its thing, running its course. I pulled a muscle while I was standing over there on Sunday. And I was like, okay, it is what it is. For me, I don't complain about pain because I know that I still have to go through shit. Because the mind wants to create a label. Like, you see, we're hurt now, we're hurt. Hello? Do you remember we were in the hospital? Do you remember you almost died from a spider bite? What? A little sprain is gonna end your existence? Come on, dude. Just shh. Quiet. Yeah, I don't dwell on things. It's just a waste of my time. Waste of my precious life force energy, which, by the way, we all have life force energy. Isn't this perfect that I'm sitting here and I have this natural thing to help my feet? It's amazing. Think about it, why focus on the negative or the problems when I could focus on the solution, right? Yeah, still a little swollen, but it's okay. It's not great. It's not like, oh my god, I need to, it's going to be like the worst shit ever. Doesn't matter. It's working perfectly fine. The feet just needs to just chill the fuck out. It's gonna go down. Is it annoying? A little. But, it's one of those things that I get to master myself in this moment. I get to shift in any present moment, like a shapeshifter. Maybe I should take that name from you. Maybe I'm more of a shapeshifter. Maybe I'm more of a shapeshifter than you, dude. Maybe I need to steal your name now. I'm the real shape. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad that was for you specifically because you can shapeshift into having it whatever you want. In fact, all of you can shapeshift right now into whatever version that you desire to be. That's a bar, write it down. I'm gonna stand up for a moment. And I'm going to find my way through these rocks. I'm going into the water. See, I always roll up my pant legs. Ain't nobody got time for shorts. Oh, almost tripped there. Don't worry, I'm okay, relax. Calm down. There's a bunch of rocks in here. You guys never really see me in the water, so this is a first for the stream. It has a different feeling. You know, the girls, when Trinity was here on Sunday, she found the Mary Angel, or like the statue, down the stream over there. So they went on a deep exploration. I just found a bottle that was nested right there and right in front of me, and I didn't even pay attention to it until, yeah. You know, it'd be interesting. I started walking on water. I'm technically walking in water. Oh my God, he's like Jesus. He's walking on water. It is very slippery, though, I will say. Ain't nobody got time for shorts. Ugh. Here I stand, renewed and restored. I'm not done talking, by the way. I still have lots to say, but, you know. 12:54. I got my Wolverine legs. I don't ever deal with my legs unless I need to look like fucking Adonis. So you get the Wolverine legs. What does that mean? The hairy legs. Because I'm Wolverine. That's what I call Wolverine. We're Wolverine. Anyways, that was good. I'm not a big fan of wearing flip-flops, to be honest. It's not my thing. I'll wear swimming shoes, if anything. Let's see. Truly living alone has done wonders for my peace of mind. The world just keeps telling me that I'm not happy without whatever they're selling. Yeah. But you're happy right now. You just choose it. You just have to decide. It's all a decision, people. We make it so complicated, but all we have to do is just fucking decide. That's all we have to do. Just decide. Ooh, okay. I see what's going on here. We just have to decide. It's so simple, but we make things more complicated than it has to be. They're good, but just be mindful with those shoes. Like they take a little bit of time to adjust when you're wearing them. The bare feet shoes, those are good shoes, but you will feel the impact of the ground a lot. You're no longer with cushion, except for like obviously the sole. They're good though. I would get a pair, but like if you're walking on like very rough terrain, you will feel all of that. Me? I mean, it has its uses. I don't really entertain that anymore, but because we're all itself, right? Nothing wrong with using tools, but like when you know yourself, like you don't need to have external stuff, but I don't mind it. I personally won't wear it. What a fascinating bottle. Yeah, I do like my crystals, but my crystals are no longer how I used to use them. They're like a watch, like an accessory. Now they have no more power anymore. They have vibrations, of course, but it's no longer has the meanings that I've given it. Because you can give any meaning to any crystal at any time. Like I can change rose quartz to mean abundance, and I can change citrine to mean love, if I really wanted to. This crystal will give me the love that I need or that I think I'm missing. Yeah, I can change the meaning to them at any time. But really, it's you giving conviction to the tool that gives birth to something, but it's really still coming from you. So, crystals work, but they work with your conviction because it's you that has to give conviction to those tools. Right now, the mind wants to create a problem. I'm going to tell you guys what my mind is doing right now. I'm listening to it right now, in fact. That's why I'm kind of like pointing that direction for a moment. The mind wants to be like, how are we going to get our citizenship? When are we going to move? When are we going to do this? How are we going to do all this stuff? Like, there's so much to do. Oh my God, like it feels overwhelming. Oh my God. And I'm telling the mind right now, like, shh. Know that it's already done. Your frequency defies rationality. It's already done. It's finished. Stop. You already stop adding time, mind, because the mind thinks it has to go through all this hurdle to become a U.S. citizen and do all this stuff. And I'm like, just stop. You already are the U.S. citizen. Relax, calm down. You already own your space. You already have your things. And you don't need to do all of these things that you think because that's what the mind is doing. And then, of course, you create that. You create the obstacles that you have to go through. That's a bar, write it down. And exactly, that's the subconscious mind playing emotions. And I'm telling the mind, relax, calm down, chill out. It's easy. It's fun. We get to do this. It's like a puzzle. This is where the difference between the goods and the greats are, even though everyone's actually great. They see things as a puzzle that they get to solve, not a problem that they need to, not a problem or an issue. It's a puzzle. They just get to solve it. They get to reconfigure. Okay, so that didn't work that direction. Okay, I'm going to put it there now and see if that works. If that doesn't work, I'm going to switch it over here. That's all it is. So that's what the mind is basically like focusing on right now. I'm like, stop. I know it's important, but don't make it too important because it's already done. Because if you keep creating importance, you create space. And the universe sees this thing as space, then you will unfortunately, inadvertently not create the thing that you desire to have. In fact, you'll create the very thing you don't desire to have. Because you keep saying, I want, or I don't have it yet. And then you create space because you create importance. To the universe, importance. We know that it's already important, so you don't need to have it to make it even more important. The universe already saw it one time. You're good. But if you keep creating importance, the universe sees, oh, this person believes that they don't have it, so I'm going to keep creating space. It's called energetic space. From where you are and where you desire to have or be, if you keep creating importance, you will keep doing it. You'll keep pushing away. You'll never get any closer. Until you just collapse time, decide you already have it and done. Just be done with it and feel it. That's it. Simple. Easy. We make manifestation and all this stuff so hard because the YouTube and social media sold you a lie that it has to be, you got to do all these 3-6-9 techniques and you got to do all these different things. No, manifestation is built into you. You've been manifesting every second of every moment of your life. That's a bar, write it down. Even when you don't know that you're manifesting, you're fucking manifesting. You're manifesting the negative and the positive into your life or out of your life. Yep. You are safe. Everyone's safe. You're safe in every present moment. There's 3 antidotes that people need to drink. Forgiveness, safety, and relief. Drink those 3 antidotes and you'll live a great life. You just need to drink them. I don't mean to physically drink something. I'm talking about energetically take the forgiveness and feel it. Feel the safety and feel the relief. That's what everyone's looking for. Relief, safety, and forgiveness. Forgiveness cures 5 of the R's that I was referring to. Oh man, I totally missed that being in the river. The mountains, too bad. A lot of shit ruined all that. Anyways, forgiveness, safety, and relief. That's what everyone's looking for. Forgiveness solves rejection, regret, resentment, and revenge, and ridicule. Those are the 5 R's. That forgiveness cures all 5 of these immediately. Rejection, regret, resentment, revenge, ridicule. Rejection, regret, revenge, resentment, ridicule. Doesn't matter what order. Forgiveness solves that. Everybody's looking to feel safe with a person or the amount of money, because if you don't feel safe, then it won't come to you. Because money is an entity. It wants to feel safe. It wants to know that it can be used for fun and enjoyment. It wants to know that it's confident with the person it's coming to. You have to feel these things, and that starts with safety. Or it starts with relief as well. Feeling safe and feeling relief are kind of intertwined with each other. But you got to feel these things. You can't think about it, you got to feel it. You're not overlooked. You just got, oh my bad, dude. I just saw your message. You're not overlooked. What's up, bro? If you were overlooked, then I wouldn't have saw that message. So technically, you're not overlooked. That's a bar raid. What's up, bro? Good to see you. More like I'm just spending time in the water. I'm not connecting with Mother Earth. I don't care about connecting with Mother Earth. I've already done all that Mother Earth stuff. I'm not here for connecting with Mother Earth. I am Mother Earth. And I'm the universe. What's up, Marcel? We're one with everything. You cannot be separate from anything at all. You just can't. Even when you're wearing shoes and you're walking on the concrete, you're not separate from. Hey! Hey! Yo, what's up, bro? Mike is here, and he said your frequency that will make things that don't make sense make sense. What's up, bro?
What's going on, my brother? I feel good. I can't complain.
Good stuff, as you're supposed to. Exactly. Well, why do you need to complain? For what exactly?
I'm already rich.
Yeah, you are. Yep. You got it all. You're loved, appreciated, adored, and you have it all. You're good. What else do you need?
What's the topic today, brother?
Problems.
What type of problems? Mental problems or?
Problems in general. And why the mind creates a problem and there is no problem.
Can I add on that?
Go for it.
So, I think I was reading something about the mind. The mind.
Oh, by the way, they're saying hello to you.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. They can kind of hear you, but not fully. But yeah.
So, this is my projection on what you said about problems. I feel like the mind is trained to protect you. And so it's going to constantly throw situations and circumstances to protect you.
Correct.
And the way to combat that, correct me if I'm wrong, is you got to have an emotionally charged, positive side of it. Keep repeating that so it can be a default state so that the thoughts can be different.
Correct.
Compared to the other.
Yep. Basically, I was saying that earlier. So what Mike just said is that the mind's going to throw you a situation like I've been sharing throughout this live stream, and it wants to keep coming with something to solve it, but then it will continue to create something negative. But really what you need to do is just see the opposite, because there's always 2 sides of a coin. Actually, there's 3 sides to a coin. The side of the coin.
That's a good one. I like that.
That's the side. You can balance a coin on its side, technically. So that's the 3rd side.
Okay.
See how interesting that is? There's 3 sides to a coin, people. You can't have 2 sides without that side. It just doesn't make. And that one side merges both sides. That's the yin yang. That's that balance of in between. See, came up with that on the fly, bro. That's how it works. They said to bring you closer. That means you. Well, if you want to come, you can stand there if you want, but they can't.
I don't want to be on camera.
No, you're not gonna be on camera. It's facing me.
Okay, hold on. Let me come down.
If you stand there, you'll be okay. Or stand more in the shade, whatever.
Okay, here's okay?
Yeah, you're good there.
You can hear me?
Can you guys hear Mike? You might have to speak louder though.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. Yeah, the camera's facing this way, so it can't see you. Yeah. Cool. So,
What was I going to say again? You said something about, was it polarity or yin yang?
yin yang. So yin yang, like that split in the middle, that's where the balance is. That's where the oneness is. Where it begins and ends, that right there. And so that's like the third side of the coin. Because that third side of a coin, that side that rings around both, needs to connect both the one side, the heads and the tails, or whatever you want to call it. You can't have that side. Or sorry, you can't have those 2 sides without that one side. So it's a third side, and that third side connects everything. That's why there's always 3 things: Father, Son, Holy Spirit, right? Masculine, feminine, oneness, positive, negative, neutral. In an atom, there's three things: proton, neutron, electron. And in between those, they have 3 of their own stuff as well too, but I forget what they are. But it becomes waveforms and particles and wave potentials, which then at the core is just energy. Yeah.
So what was...
Hey Doc, good to see you. Yeah.
What was your solution to problems?
You know, it's fascinating because just like you, I ran into 2 new, you know how it works,
Yeah.
right? You know?
Our frequency.
Yeah. So this morning I was at the, you know, the school that has the pull-up bars and stuff. So I was there, I was pulling up, and there's 2 guys, and my intuition was like, speak to them. Their name is David and Tyler. I was talking with them. They were pulling up, they were doing pull-ups and whatnot. And David, he was mentioning how he feels like he has a problem with confidence, like he's lacking confidence. Like, who has the problem, you or the mind?
Ooh, that's a bar. Write that down.
Right? Who has the problem, you or the mind?
That's a bar.
The mind is the one that creates the problems, not you. You're the infinite. The infinite doesn't do problems. It just knows the answers are right here. But the mind is a layer that covers the soul, but the soul is always there, but we're not getting to the soul because most of us, we live from the mind because we've been programmed to think only and not feel.
That feeling is strong.
Yeah, I know, dude.
That feeling right here, you can't make it up.
Yeah.
But
You remember when you came and they came, the couple and the kids? You know how long they stayed with me?
3 hours.
They were exploring. We were all in resonance, like even more shit unfolded, all of us. And then another brother named Niger, he showed up as well, and we were all just kind of like doing our thing. The girls, like one of them slipped in the water and then she got all wet, and that was like the starting point to exploring. Guess what happened, bro? They went all the way down there, and they found a statue of Mary in the water,
Wow.
and they brought it. So I'm like, I've been here and I've never seen it because I don't go all the way down there. But they went exploring. And what I'm getting at is the solution was always there, but we're not looking in the right spot. We're always looking outside, something external, but the answers are internal. For example, this bottle was right in front of me this entire time. It was right here as I'm soaking my feet. I didn't see it, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's a bottle here. It's right here, because the answers are right here. So why are we not looking right here? Because the mind wants to keep deluding you into believing that the answer is some future moment. So, yeah, you're gonna have to go through some shit. Yeah, you're gonna have to do some stuff, but that doesn't mean that it's always going to be that way. You can just solve the problem by deciding right now. Problem solved. Just decide. I know people say, but that's not how it works. Well, you get to decide how it works. You have to have the prerequisite to know you can snap your finger and decide that it's done. It's not a problem anymore.
Literally.
It's just changing the meaning.
1,000%. And it's crazy you mentioned that because my mother, I keep telling her, because I'm like, yo, everything is inside. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine inside. And she's really religious. She goes to church every Sunday. She's like, Michael, don't worry, everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be successful. But when something external bad happens to her, and I tell her, and she's like, oh, but I'm struggling, da, da, da. I'm like, yo, don't say that.
Right.
Just feel it. That's what I'm saying. Like, but where's it? But how? But how? But how?
Yeah, the how.
The how. I'm like,
Yeah.
just feel the feeling. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Sometimes I even send her, because I'm reading that good, I think it's called Reader by Neville.
Okay.
And there's some Bible verses. Nero even puts up some Bible verses
Yeah.
as well. And I sent her, but there's times where that external just latches onto it.
Yeah.
It just gets her. I just wish.
There's a bar that Anonymous left in the chat. It says, the mind likes the journey, not the destination. Because it wants to feel like it has to go on this journey. And people have gaslighted the world and saying, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Yeah, you're going to have your journey, but you have to also know that you're already at your destination.
That's a fact. That's the thing.
That's why so many people who keep regurgitating, it's not about the destination, about the journey. Yeah, but you're also gaslighting yourself into believing that you're never going to get to your destination. So thus you'll never get there because you're saying it's not about the destination. Hello, you already are at the destination.
They don't get it. Some of them.
So they keep gaslighting you. This is why when I listen to people talk, I'm like, what are they actually saying here? Do you even know what the fuck they're saying?
They don't know effects on the two ends of the universe.
Yeah.
So you keep telling them, no, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z for them. They're like, but where is it? But how? But where is it? You're cooked.
Oh, and I have another. Yeah, you are cooked. And you know, I also have another one. You've heard the expression, life is happening for you, not to you?
Yeah.
Well, there's more powerful ones than for you.
Yeah.
There's,
In my desired reality.
right, so there's with you, by you, through you, and as you. As you is the most powerful one there is. Because you're the creator that creates life as you. Not for, because for you still sounds like something external is happening. Life is happening for you, not to you. Yeah, that's getting from victim to at least knowing that something, a greater force, but that greater force is you. And you're going to have to go through a journey to remember that's actually as you. I had to speak with my speaking coach with this because he was using that for years. And I'm like, dude, you're saying life is happening for you. I have a more powerful perspective for you. You ready for it? I changed his whole curriculum. I paid, but I changed his curriculum.
Interesting.
Right? And I said life is happening as you, through you, with you, by you, and as you. As you is the most powerful you're going to get because life is happening as you. You're the one that creates it. Because for you is still a paradigm of something externally is happening. It's not for you because for you implies that it's not really you. It's still something external that's happening. For most people, that's how they'll perceive it.
Your perception is your what?
Your perception is your creation. But also, it's your revelation because you're not creating shit, you're revealing. You don't create anything, you reveal. You reveal already exist.
Something triggered me today at the gym.
Good. Let's hear it.
So I was at the gym, I was working out and I was wrestling, right?
Yeah.
And I seen this lady and this man, they're talking. And this lady was like, oh my God, do you know how much I paid for my oil?
Speak a little louder so they can hear this.
Oh, so the lady was like, oh my God, do you know how much I paid for my oil change? And she was like, oh my, it was so expensive.
Right.
Something triggered in me. I'm like, she said expensive, what is she doing? And I noticed a trigger. And emotionally charged stopped me because she felt away.
Yeah.
So that made me feel a certain way too.
What did you feel when she said that oil change was expensive?
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Like what were some sensations you were feeling?
It was like my chest. It wasn't like super tight. It was just like alert, be cautious.
So you caught that.
It's
good.
That awareness right there. I'm grateful I can spend X amount of money on that oil change.
Yeah.
That's my shit now.
Yeah, because that oil change for her can lead her to go and do other things that if she didn't get the oil change on her car, then it'll cost her even more money.
Exactly.
Right?
It's not even,
More money. They say more money, more prom, but that's not true at all. That's just another. That's a song, obviously, but that's
Biggie Smalls, famous song, but
yeah,
I guess he said from his lyrics. I
yeah.
get it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you don't solve the problem now, then you'll have more of a bigger problem. But there is no problem. Just don't create a problem. Simple.
Exactly. And what people don't get is that they look at money as it's gone. They look at it as circulation.
Correct.
Or knowledge that, for example, if I pay for a massage, I pay for comfort and relaxation.
Correct.
So I'm giving it to another version of myself.
Yep.
That's
And
the vibe.
and guess what? When you're paying someone else, you're giving them the ability to support themselves.
That's it,
Right? Like you tip somebody, you're getting them to be able to do things for themselves. So that's why it's good to tip, right?
I always tell them, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, for me it doesn't matter. I'll tip a big tip if I really desire to, and I will. Depends on the service, of course, but you know, that's irrelevant. But again, it comes down to the mind creating problems for like, but it's not working. Like today, there's a brother who was on. I don't know if he's still here. Shapeshifter. I dropped the bar for him, which is hilarious, because he was. I'm not gonna share too much, but basically, he was just feeling frustrated, because you know, life, you know, fucking like nothing's like working, right? Like,
I see, yeah.
right? And so, I shared with him like, but if you decide that life's not working, then that's what you're getting.
Ooh. That's a bar, right?
But then I gave him another bar, which was awesome. I said, your name is Shapeshifter, so you can actually shapeshift into anything. Because shapeshifters can have anything at any time. Like Mystique from X-Men. Like she can change into any person and she can have the weapon. Right? If she wanted to change into Wolverine, she'll have the claws. If she wanted to change into to Apocalypse, she'll turn into fucking Apocalypse and grow giant. If she wanted to turn into Gambit, she'll be able to throw cards. She'll have everything at her disposal. Right? Shape-shifting is one of the most powerful things you can do to shape-shift your identity. So I gave him that bar. His name is Shapeshifter. Shape-shift into your identity, like I said earlier.
It's that simple.
It's just that simple. It's just the mind doesn't want to... The mind, and I said this before, I'll say it again, the mind doesn't like simplicity. It likes complexity. Because it feels like it has to accomplish something. It has to attain something. But why? Who told us that? It's a story. It's an illusion. It's made up.
And it goes back to the frequency.
Yeah.
It's your frequency.
So like,
I hope you tell my testimonial to other people, like the situation with them. Like
Yeah.
the other situation. Feel free to share.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I have, but I shared mine. I don't know if the person who I shared was watching, because I don't know if they enjoyed it or not. But that doesn't matter. I wanted to share because you and I have a similar experience going on right now, right? So, and I'm good either way.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm good whether it is that person or not. Like I'm good.
Yeah, because in my head,
I'm like I'm good, dude.
it's crazy. It's like, yo, that situation. I was walking home. I had music on. I wasn't thinking about them. I was like, wait, is that you? Okay.
Yeah.
It happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, for me, like I let go of like I have expectations, but like I let go of like how the how of how it's supposed to look like.
Yep.
Like you have to know the how of taking the action, but not the how of how it's supposed to look like. Yeah, let it just. You know what you desire. It'll come in a way that you know, don't limit yourself.
And what people don't seem to understand is that those type of feelings could come in the smallest ways.
Yeah, man.
And those come in the smallest ways. And those are the times where it's important, guys, if you're listening to this, to at the end of the day, like try to every time you feel a certain feeling, replay that. Replay it. You know,
Replay
if
it.
it's a good conversation or something that made you feel good.
Yeah.
Replay that and then just feel that inside.
Yeah, use it as momentum. Use it as fuel. So Mike basically was saying, like, if you have an experience that was like really, really good, just replay it in your mind over and over. Don't linger in the past, obviously, but like, you know, use it as fuel, jet fuel, that you know that shit is working. Because the mind is also going to do something And it's always going to make you forget of all the times when shit was working for you.
Oh, 1,000%.
And create a problem that nothing's working for you. Which goes right back to the whole conversation we had earlier with Shapeshifter and anyone else was on earlier, where life has been working out for me. Like for me, I've manifested things that should have not happened, but it happened because I was vibrational aligned to it. Like staying with Jessa in New York, and she's spending $10,000 for me to go to Vegas for me to speak and meet people who then that's where I met my speaking coach, by the way, as well. Imagine I didn't go to New York. None of that would have happened. See Ripple? And also, I had to leave early from New York because she was going to be on a 2-month speaking tour. And I don't want to stay there by myself. I was there to learn. That was back then when I used to put her on a pedestal. And if I had stayed, then I wouldn't have gone to San Diego for the first time because my visa would have ran out. Because if you stay past 180 days for a Canadian citizen and if they see that you're going back to America, they're like, because they keep that shit on record. If they catch you, you could be barred from the United States for 10 years. So I'm like, I'm not taking that chance. I'm not putting that fear out there, but I'm not taking that chance either. And I basically, because I thought I was going to live there with her for good. But it didn't work out the way I thought, but it worked out the way it was supposed to.
I like that. I like it.
Because otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't have had this conversation with you. I probably wouldn't be live streaming. I wouldn't be doing a lot of things. I'd probably be doing something else. Something I may have liked or maybe something I actually hated. Living in New York is cool, but it's not my place either. Been there many times, it's just a place. But, I wouldn't have been able to go to San Diego if my visa had expired. So you see, like, everything unfolded exactly as it's supposed to. And yeah, the mind is always looking for evidence.
Oh, 1,000%. I have another testimony.
Yeah, go for it.
About that. So I was at the gym, right? I was at the gym. I think this happened last week, I remember. And there's two workout machines. The same identical.
So 2 workout machines, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
the same identical, right? One was empty, and one I was working on it. And this lady walked and bumped into me. She was like, it was by accident. Honestly, girl, it wasn't by accident. She knew I was there, but she bumped into me. She said she wanted to start a conversation with me.
Oh,
So essentially what I'm saying was my frequency allowed that situation to happen.
correct.
You know what I mean? Because she could have easily went to the open one there.
Yeah,
But
she could have.
how do you accidentally bump into me?
Exactly. So what Mike just said there, he's saying that he was at the gym and there was 2 workout machines. One was free, one was empty. He was using the one that was obviously not empty, right? You were using the one, and the woman just walked right into him, bumped into him. But guess what? She wanted to talk to him because his frequency created that experience. So your frequency creates your experiences, by the way, and that's where things that don't make sense make sense. Like this morning with Tyler and David. Like a year ago, if I saw Tyler and David, I just walked right by. I wouldn't have said anything. Same with you. I wouldn't have said anything. I wouldn't even be live streaming here. I wouldn't be talking at the water. Like I did live stream last year at the water, but I wasn't talking like this. You know what I'm saying? I was just like whatever, But now it's like here we are. Because my frequency is determined. And then look, you saw on Sunday, right? Remember? You were there for a little bit. You can't make this shit up, man. I've never seen them before.
I was shocked. I did not know she was going to say it.
Exactly. But I had a feeling the moment she stopped, I'm like, she's going to say something. I could feel it. But the thing is, too, her daughter, Trinity, was on the stream just like an hour ago. She was here. She might still be here. If you are, Trinity, hello. But she's here, or she was here. She wanted to come and say hi to me. So you see, like, shit like that, like, you can't make this shit up. That's why I'm showing the live stream proof, evidence that this shit works, even though I don't need proof and evidence. Because the mind's always looking for a sign. You need a sign? I'll give you a sign, but you don't need a sign. You're God. Why do you need a sign?
I have to let this one breathe.
Yeah, let it breathe for a moment.
I gotta let this one breathe. It's crazy because I tell my mother this all the time. You have a comment?
The comment from a brother who says, "Bro, I'm back. I don't know if you remember me or not. Of course I do. I see him every fucking I see him like once a day.
Is he a troller?
He's an 18-year-old who always puts fear out. He's always fear mongering at times. Like, I'm afraid of this and I'm afraid of that. And I have to like, but you know, it is what it is. Yes, James, I know who you are. Anyways, continue, bro.
What was I gonna say? Oh shit. I forgot. Go ahead and say.
Nah, just for me, like right now, it's just a matter of just like knowing that the mind wants to create a problem. Like before you came, I was staring that direction. I was telling them, this is what my mind's thinking right now. So I was like facing this way. I was like, how are we gonna become full U.S. citizen? This is the mind. Oh my God, how are we gonna get that penthouse? How are we gonna impact the world in San Diego? Like, it's creating all this like fucking like unnecessary bullshit. It's looking for a how, and it's creating more obstacles in the way. You just have to know that you already have it, and then the opportunities will align for you to have the thing because it matches. It's just that simple.
You just gotta let it talk. Let the brain talk. It's gonna like it happened to me. Like even today, I'll just talk loud. And
Yeah,
just talking.
it's just gonna keep talking.
Okay, just keep talking.
The mind's gonna keep talking all the time.
Just be present though.
But that's normal because the mind eventually is going to subside and stop the bullshit.
When you don't feed it, when you don't feed it, it'll stop. But if you keep feeding, what happens? It will keep coming back.
Exactly.
You keep throwing it back at you.
Shapeshifter said, that's a place I want to sit right now, but it's 11 at night. Show him that Aksha Kuma meme of slapping the dude. Well, I can't right now. I'm on my live stream. And bro, who is this guy? His name is Mike, and he's been here many times.
Why? What did they say about me?
No, James has asked, like, who are you? Like, who am I speaking to? I'm like, well, I'm speaking to Mike. So he's inquisitive. He asks questions, which is fine. No, nothing wrong with that.
No, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, that's what my mind was thinking about while I was sitting here as I was explaining stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you, my mind works the same way too. It does the same shit. But the reason why I have to have the mind still do that is so that I can help people, because I know how the mind works. If you forget how it works, then you can't really help anybody, right? It's like having amnesia. You're no good if you have amnesia. You know what I'm saying? You lose the ability to explain things. So if I not that I want this to be in my life all the time, but that's how the mind works, right? But it's how you choose to feed it or not feed it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you can always, at any second, switch to your desired state of freedom.
He doesn't want to be on stream, Mike. James. He wants to stay. He wants to stay tranquilo.
I like that, tranquilo.
So no, he's not gonna come on stream. He's gonna speak, but he's not coming on stream. I respect people's privacies. If they want to be on stream, they'll be on stream. If they don't want to be on stream, that's fine. The girls, after you left, they were all over my stream. They were like, can you send me heart emoji? And oh, I'm like, go for it. Like, here, ask them, go. Right? Bye. I'll see you. So, yeah, man, it's just, the mind will just keep creating problems. Like, there's a reason why my feet are in the water.
I was going to ask that. Wow.
So on Sunday, after they were done, I pulled the muscle as I was stepping where you're at right now. I pulled it, and it actually is swollen a little bit. Not that much, but it's not painful. But the thing is, like, the mind wants to create a big problem. Oh my God, we have it, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bro, just fucking relax, man. It's just, chill out. Calm down. Like, you don't need to do all that. There's solutions. Just relax. Tranquilo. Yeah, tranquilo. Just relax, man. It's all good.
Just like to make small things.
Yeah, it likes to magnify shit when it's like nothing. It's taking like a pebble and turning it into a fucking mountain. For no fucking reason.
Then we react. And that reaction, cooked. Why? Because now you're like, oh, you want more of that? Let me throw you more.
Yeah, and then it keeps creating the mountain. It keeps perpetuating the mountain. But the same energy that you're giving to the mountain, you can destroy your mountain. You can easily you just have to decide, this is it. I'm done with this mountain now. But you're gonna have to feel your emotions. Most people don't have don't have it logically in their mind to do that, but they have the tool within them. So giving them so remind them that they have the tool within them, they can easily start to do that. But imagine a world where people are able to master their minds like this. It's just like a world is just going to be so efficient. But that's really what's differing. The difference between us is the mind and how we have it arranged. Because different arrangement is different frequencies, different reality.
That's a bar.
Right? Because like different realities equal different world, different experiences. Right? Like for example, there are billionaires who lose billions and yet they make it back. And then there are people who can't even make like $100 and keep it in their bank account. But it's not because the person who's a billionaire was more special. Maybe they had opportunities that afforded them that, but at the same time, they were able to arrange their mind in a way that allowed them to produce value in the world. And they knew that if I lost it, I could always get it back because I now have it. That's why when you look at influencers, they always get more sponsorships because they have sponsorships. So they keep getting more. That's why there's that Bible verse, Matthew 25:29. For those who have more, I think that's Matthew 25:29.
But those who have more will get more.
Yeah. Yeah. For those who have more shall be added onto thee. For those who have less, all shall be taken from thee. Simple as that. Because when you don't feel you have it, then the universe is like, oh, okay, so you don't feel like you have it? Okay, cool. I'll make sure you don't have it. And I'll make a problem out of it. I'll make sure a person, situation, opportunity, or event come into your life to make sure I steal that money from you. Or whatever it is. That person. Did you know, I don't know if you watched Nero's video on Sunday. This one.
1 hour video?
Yeah, it's a 1 hour. It's the one about one.
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Because I feel
You don't need to.
Yeah, that's what
right, you don't need to.
But go ahead.
Okay, I want to share something. There's a person, you know how he reads the comments of how they manifest stuff?
Yes.
Success stories, right? Did you know that there was a guy who was manifesting for a crush of his to break up with her current partner so that she could be with him? And it fucking worked.
How the hell did that happen? What the heck?
His conviction that he's like, this girl's gonna like me, she's gonna like me. And you see, like, people are doing some crazy ass shit out here.
You can't make that up, man.
Right? But the thing is, like, you know, when you know who you are, you can't be influenced by it because you yourself are just as powerful as them. So it just comes down to who is more finessing with their mind than the other, right? So, like, anyways, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because that guy created a problem for that other dude. He's like, why did my girl now like some other dude? You know, that's like, sorry for the other guy, but like,
Alignment and frequency.
hey, crazy cat, good to see you. And so, oh my God, dude, did you hear about the doctor one? How there's a girl that wanted to sleep with a doctor?
You're a novice?
Yeah.
No. What do you mean?
He posted on his story. This was a while ago. This was like just before I met you. There was a girl who wanted to sleep with a doctor that she works with, and she already has a boyfriend. And she had this conversation with her boyfriend, and she told her boyfriend, like, I want to sleep with this doctor. Of course the boyfriend would be pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck, girl? But she manifested it into existence where the boyfriend was okay. Like several months later, the boyfriend's like, you know what? You remember that idea of you sleeping with a doctor? I'm okay, and I'll watch. She wanted him to watch it too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck is actually going on here? See, yeah, man, like, anything is fucking possible. It's crazy what people are using this shit for. So I'm saying, like, anything is possible. I'm just saying, don't be an asshole or immoral. You know what I'm saying? But like, the thing is, like, yeah, you know, the mind's gonna create all kinds of problems, and you're probably wondering, where did this problem come from? That problem was never yours. Right? That problem never was yours, dude. It just randomly just happened. Or not random, but it happened maybe because of that other person. Right? When someone like blows you off, it has nothing to do with you. Right? If a woman doesn't get back to you or a man doesn't get back to you, that's on them, has nothing to do with you. You're locked the fuck in your frequency. But the moment you give entertainment like, oh, that person's not texting me back or blah, 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 that's when you create a problem into reality. And then you create the problem for yourself when it wasn't a problem.
Let me add that.
Go for it.
Because
hello, Carolyn.
in traditional relationships, usually the man takes initiative after the woman.
Right.
There's a situation where I didn't have to do that. She took my phone.
Yeah, she literally took your phone.
She was like, no, give me your phone.
She wanted your number, bro. She wanted, what do they call it now? The digits?
The digits.
The digits or the math? It's called math now, apparently.
Math. Okay, the digits. Okay, the digits.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's called math now. Can I have some of your math? Can I have your math, please?
That's
weird.
Actually, that's a good. I'll
weird.
make a woman.
Yeah.
I'll make a woman smile. That's
Yeah,
a good pickup.
yeah. That's a good pickup. Math. Can I have your math? Yeah. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't have to initiate anything. It's just
You didn't, because for you were good, man. Like me and you, we never talked about anything romantic about like you having like I want a partner. For you, it's all about business. You're just locked the fuck in, right? You didn't care. You're good. Now,
nice workout.
yeah, man.
Listening to my music.
Yeah, man, you're good.
That's
And now, see, this is that whole when the world can't impress you with anything, it will attempt to give you everything.
Ah.
That's
Dive in more into
yeah.
that
So that's
thing.
the devil thing. Remember, Jesus is in the desert,
Okay.
and Jesus is like he's feeling cooked right now. He's like, you know, like you're cooked, like you're, and the devil's like, I can give you this water, I can give you everything around here, but all you gotta do is just bow down to me. You know what Jesus said? Nah, bro, I'm good. He's like, what do you mean you're good? Yeah, I'm good. You know why? I own all this. It's already mine. So when the world attempts to impress you with everything and it can't, then the world will attempt to give you everything, and it will. And it does.
You want to hear a gem? Man?
Yeah, go for it. Drop your gem, bro.
The gem is. You see that situation I have with your eyes?
Yeah.
I constantly play that scene. Why? Because I want that feeling.
Yeah, man.
That's the gem right there.
And guess what? That feeling is free. You can use it at any time. And you can apply it to other things in your life. Yeah, you have the power in every present moment to literally like do whatever the fuck you want. Again, please be moral and be a kind human being when you're using these powers of yours. But like,
guys, do
yeah.
not play with another man's woman, please.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Especially a black man. I would say this with his.
Wait.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
okay,
not
I
what.
think I generalized it. No,
This-
not generalized. Sorry, niche it down too much, but
Why would you say black man though?
you know why? It's just based on experience. Like,
Right. But that's a story again.
Okay, my mind's saying that.
Right, the
Okay,
mind's
I'll say
making
that.
the story.
With any, do not mess around with any man's woman.
But then that's still another story. Because like if you agree to that story, then the story exists. I know I shared the story just now, but I mean that story doesn't exist in my reality.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? You get to make your own laws. In my reality, that shit doesn't happen. I don't care if there could be 10 million dudes after my chick, that chick is gonna always choose me. That's it.
Similar
It's a bar.
You know that already.
There is no competition because what is meant for me is always for me. It's done. It's finished. Finito. Why do I need to even compare and compete? Fuck that. Why do I need to? If the girl decides to go date some other dude, okay, that just means that there's someone even better on the way. See? It's all about reframing. That's all it is. All about fucking reframing shit.
Why? Because there's more women than men.
Are there?
2-to-1 ratios in some countries. Right?
That's interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it was like 50-50. I thought there was like
More women.
I thought there was 4 billion men and 4 billion women.
4 billion women. I think 3 billion.
But there's 8 billion people.
But women's there's more.
There's more women. Interesting.
In some countries, guys, it's like 3-to-1, 2-to-1.
2-to-1, 3-to-1. Interesting. But you know what's fascinating? For every one positive person, even though this is a story, there's 1,000 negative people.
I agree with that 100%.
But the thing is, like in our reality, I don't deal with negative people anymore. So it doesn't exist.
You attract what we're
Exactly. They say it takes 7 positive thoughts to undo 1 negative thought. That's bullshit.
I don't believe that. Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard.
7 positive.
7 positive thoughts just to undo 1 negative thought, apparently.
You can undo a negative thought.
Exactly, you just have to decide. It's just another belief. You see, it's the mind creating all these unnecessary obfuscations and obstacles to just delay shit. Why are we delaying? Why do we keep adding time? When I say I'm going to implies you don't have it right now. So say you have it. But the mind has been conditioned not to have. It's been conditioned to keep going, getting. but you already have it. So what's the problem? There's no problem.
That's true. That's true.
There's no problem.
I've been training my mind to say I already have.
You already have it. All of you.
I already have.
Every one of you have everything.
I tell my mother, don't worry, you already have it.
Yeah.
But how? But
Exactly. That's what my mom does too. She does the same shit as well, bro.
I know she's gonna come to her senses once, but she gonna get it.
Yeah, just like same with my mom too, or I don't like calling them mom, to be honest. I know it's respect, but like we're all one anyways, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, for this character's mom, they will eventually get it too, because like, you know, sometimes people have to just be who they are so that you don't end up being like them. And so like they have to be a contrast, right? But eventually they'll clock in, they'll get it. And if they don't get it this time, they'll get it next time. Right? So it's,
especially if they see your results, you're gonna be like, oh damn, Orion, you did that?
yeah, I did do that.
But mom, I told you. Okay, I'm gonna listen, son.
Yeah. Because sometimes you need to show them physical evidence that this shit works. But they know, because it's different. When they're talking to me, they're not talking to who they thought I am. They're talking to someone that's vastly different. You know what I'm saying? So like it's an illusion that the mind creates more problems that don't actually exist. Because the world trained them in a certain way, then we got trained in our own way, and now the new gen is showing up. They're already knowing. But people are saying they're prodigies. They're not prodigies. They already know. They just came without their veils. That's it. They were no different to them. That's the other thing that the mind does. It creates a pedestalization. It creates a pedestalization so that, oh, that person's so much better than me. That person's so much smarter than me. The comparison shit. You're equal to them. You have your own gifts. Yeah, you have your own gifts. They have their own gifts. You came here to do something, and they came here to do something. They're not better than you.
Similar, just you're right. Different strengths, skills.
Yeah. Ooh. Bar coming right now.
Yeah.
Does every flower grow the same way?
Nope.
Exactly. Does every flower bloom the same way? Nope. Doesn't a lotus flower have to grow in mud? And that mud is the problems, that then it blooms as this beautiful thing that floats on water. But a rose doesn't grow in mud. Well, it does, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It doesn't grow in like the water mud, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't grow like that, but it grows. But it grows differently. Same with a sunflower. Same with any other plant. A tree, they're different, but they grow at their own time. Some grow faster, some take some time. Like I think it's bamboo that takes forever to grow, but then in the 5th year it just like springs up out of nowhere. You plant it, it takes forever, and then in the 5th year or 6th year or whatever, it fucking just sprouts up. Like, where the fuck was this all this time? Because it takes forever for this shit to germinate, but then eventually pops up. The same thing with our inner world, but our inner world doesn't need time. That's the difference. It already is done. But in the physical world, things do take a little bit of time for it to form, because there's a delay mechanism in reality.
It's like someone said this. It's like, I don't know if it was you or if it was him. It's like looking in the mirror.
It's both of us. It's both of us. It's all of
I
us.
like that analogy.
Yeah, you're looking in the mirror, but the mirror can't smile back until you smile back. So you're the one that has to smile.
Or it's like a shirt.
Yeah.
If I were to give you this shirt, you already have the same shirt.
Yeah, man.
What?
I'd be like,
You give me this? Oh.
thank you, I guess. Same with the
that reaction right
Yeah.
there, that's what it is.
Yeah. By the way, here's one thing that this character used to always get tripped up on: hot chicks.
What do you mean by hot shit?
Like someone who's hot, it'd be like all like stuttery and all like scared and shit. Yeah.
Go ahead and talk.
You know, remember when Reina showed up, the Asian girl,
Asian, yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
She's nice. She's nice.
Oh, okay. You were attracted.
Well, a little attracted to her, but you know, but she nice.
Okay.
But you see, I'm not afraid to talk to hot women now, because like I'm in my flow, right?
It's a wrap.
There's a girl that I like who is hot as hell. I've told her that. I have no fear to tell women how I feel about them, because they're just another fucking human. They're just me. They're just me in a different body. And women put on pants the same way we do. Well, we don't wear dresses, but you know, we put on pants the same fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, it's crazy that like, I see KFC in the chat. I don't know what KFC means, but sure. I don't know what. I don't know, man. I don't know what KFC, but they're laughing about something KFC. But yeah. Anyway, so for me, like, the mind would have created problems with like, oh shit, she's hot, she's hot, she's hot, she's hot, she's hot. Fuck, I'm not worthy. I can't talk to her. You know who broke that for me? The girl who I lived with in New York, Jessa. That girl's hot as hell. You look at her, you'd be like, but I didn't. But the thing is, for me, like, I saw her as a sister. I didn't ever see her ever once romantically or like sexually or anything like that. But for Jessa, she showed me that I could be around a hot chick because she told me the same thing. She's like, brother, every time I'm chatting with a dude, they're afraid of talking to me. I'm like, why are they afraid of talking to you? You're just you. She's like, well, because I'm hot. I'm like, well, you are beautiful, but I don't have that fear. Yeah, because you're in the same alignment as me. You don't have that fear. So like for me now, there is no fear to talk to any hot chick, right? If they don't want to speak back, that's on them. It has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it's all comes down to like, it just comes down to confidence. That's what all this boils down to, confidence. Knowing that you know enough, you have enough, you've been enough, and you always have and are enough. Period. Done.
Let me add on that.
Yeah, go for it.
You don't have to prove yourself.
You don't have to prove yourself.
That's one of the biggest things, that you guys don't have to prove yourself.
No.
You're already enough. You just go.
You were born enough.
Just do what you gotta do.
There's two messaging out in the world. You're not enough and you're not worthy.
Yeah, not worthy.
These two need to be thrown out. This is where I'm here to squash that completely. I'm here to undo that stupid narrative by reminding everybody that they are God. They are the infinite. Is God unworthy and not enough? Hello, you're fucking God. You're the infinite.
You're not worthy.
Yeah, you're the fucking infinite.
That bleeds, that shits, that pee.
Yeah. They bleed, they shit, they pee. Exactly.
When I had that reform, I'm like, yo, I look at everybody.
Oh. No, continue. I'm going to share what you...
I'm done.
Oh, they were saying, Mike asked what hot chicks mean, so I said spicy chicken from KFC. That's what KFC means.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a bar, man. That's a funny one, man. That's funny. Got laugh once in a while.
Okay, cool. I didn't know. I didn't catch the reference right away. I'm like, oh, I see. Hot chick. Yeah, chickens. Yeah, got it. Hot chicks.
Chicken, huh?
Hot chicks. Gotcha. Yeah, so, you know, for me, like, when Raina showed up or any of the hot chicks have shown up, doesn't bother me whatsoever. It is.
So I say hi to them a lot.
Yeah.
Some of them don't.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I stopped caring a long time ago. I'm good with or without anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to have that experience with somebody, but I'm good with or without the person. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about feeling confident in yourself. And you know the funny thing is, again, it comes back to when you stop giving a shit about the world will attempt to give you everything. So when you stop caring about money just comes to you, bro.
When you stop having to impress,
Yep.
try to just be yourself.
Exactly.
That was the problem with me. It's just like, I don't know if I'm going to say the right thing or...
Yep.
what is she
You don't got game.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, guys, it's all about just being yourself.
Yeah.
Someone is going to align with you.
Always. There's always someone going to align with you, regardless.
If you want a compliment, go ahead, compliment. Do what feels right for you. Don't try to force, should I say, don't let your brain interpret your reality.
No, your mind.
Your mind.
Yeah, because the brain is just a car.
Exactly.
Yeah. The mind is the driver of that car. And so, like, the mind is always going to create unnecessary problems like that. I don't know what to say, blah, blah, blah. You do know what to say. You're fucking God. Hello? All you need to do is be yourself. Because, you know, the funny thing is, for years I wore masks. So guess what? I had to wear a mask in one of my relationships, which I wasn't being myself. And eventually it got tiring to wear the mask. And I had to wear a mask at work, I had to wear a mask there, I had to wear a mask. And then it came a point where you don't even know who you're looking at in the mirror anymore. Because you have all these masks on. Who the fuck are you looking at in the mirror? And so Now, this is not a physical mask, obviously. This is an energetic mask that I'm wearing, putting on. But eventually, you're going to get tired, and then you're going to show your true color, and then the person didn't love you for who you actually were supposed to be. This is why it's important to be authentic. Right off the gates. Like, if you're not fucking authentic, then basically what's going to happen is that the person's going to see through your bullshit eventually.
Let me add on that.
Go for it.
Guys, I can't stress enough, guys. Compatibility. Make sure you guys are compatible.
I'm going to add to that. It's not even really about even compatibility. It's about alignment.
What's your definition of alignment?
Two people who are operating from the same like headspace and heart space.
I like that. Alignment, compatibility. Or you can say opposite.
They're kind of the same, but alignment for me is the word that I use over compatibility. Because you can be compatible with people, but that doesn't mean you're in alignment. Because I can be compatible with anybody, but that doesn't mean that they're aligned with my mission. They're not aligned with helping people in the world. They're not aligned with how they see the world. But I can be compatible like with their. I can see compatibility with like love languages. Like we have the same love language, but alignment is more powerful than compatibility.
That's the problem. So love language, that's surface level. Alignment, that's deep.
To some extent, love language has a little bit of a surface level to it, but it is deep. But alignment, it goes so much deeper than all that. That's why Nero says attention is alignment.
I agree 1,000%.
Right? He doesn't say attention is compatibility. He says attention is alignment. Right?
It goes back to my ex.
Yeah.
The reason why we didn't work out, I knew 1,000% is because it was only lust-driven relationship. I had nothing to do with compatibility.
Right.
We had altercations and
Yeah.
arguments and stuff like that.
So like Anonymous said, for them, alignment, or basically compatibility is like same goals. Or alignment is same goals. Right? Same goals, same vision, similar vision. Right? It doesn't, like, for example, you can have compatibility with romance and intimacy, but you could have no alignment with your vision. For example, it could be like you're dating someone who's religious, but you're very spiritual. And they need you to go to church with them. But that doesn't align with you.
I like that. I'm going to have to add that to my list. Check.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a bar.
Because like,
Bar.
like for example, there are women that I like, or there was a woman that you're good, welcome back, Crazy Cat. There's a woman that I liked very, very much. She lives in Tennessee, and I thought she was supposed to be I had many ones, but this one felt like the one. Like, she felt like the one. Turns out she wasn't the one. She went from spirituality to Christianity. She went backwards. She went the opposite. Normally, most people leave religion to go into spirituality. She went the reverse. She was in spirituality. She went to religion. So she went the opposite way because she believes in the word of Christ. And so there's no problem with that with me. But the problem is, she's like, I need someone to be very Christian-y like me now. And that right there was where our alignment disappeared immediately. I'm like, I mean, I love you, but I'm not going to go in church to listen to some dude talk about something that he doesn't really know anything about. I'm not saying he doesn't know, I'm just saying that he's talking from his own frequency. Right? He'll say that the Father is like in the sky and that you must repent for your sins and get down on your knees and beg for mercy and all this shit.
Oh, that's so good.
Right? And then sing a bunch of like songs that really I don't really want to sing. And then do tithing. Like, tithing is fine, but like, where does that go?
Yeah.
Right?
And I agree with it. I'm Christian myself, but I stopped going to church.
Right.
And I also learned through narrow knowledge and also reading through books of spirituality that my frequency is my prayer every day. When I manifest, manifestation is essentially my prayer because I live in my desired reality. So
correct.
I need to go in the building to ask.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you need to seek something externally when you have it internally?
I don't get it.
Right? Why do you need to go to church to ask help for God when God is here in this moment right now? You're good.
But my parents will be like, oh, but the pastor wants you to come. This pastor,
Yeah.
so they pedestalize it.
Yep.
I'm like, Mom, I love you so much. Do what you gotta do. Let me do.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, doggy.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, exactly. So like for me specifically, I'm like, I ain't got time for like going to no damn church. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to believe that I had to go to church to be a good Christian. I was born Christian Catholic. Like my dad's Catholic, my mom's Christian. So I'd go to like church every Sunday when I was younger, and I'm like, the fuck is like Sunday school, blah blah blah, and then having to sit there and listen to a dude talk for 2 hours about what? Just being programmed like school? Saying that be still and know that I am God, that there's God. You need to be still. You need to bow down, you stupid ass human. That's what basically a lot of Christian people will say, like bow down, you dumbass human. That's God right there. Right? So many people, I see Crazy Cat left something powerful there. I'm gonna read that in a moment. So many people are saying Jesus is coming back.
I get that a lot.
Right? Jesus is coming back. Okay. So I this came through yesterday while I was working out. I'm like, okay, so Jesus is coming back. So you believe that Jesus is coming back. That's a very powerful thing. Who's to say he's not already back? And who's to say he's not in all of us? Because he can do anything, right? Since he can reincarnate, he can do anything. So technically he's in all of us. So technically speaking, he's already here. So who's to say he isn't here? Who decided he's coming back in one person's body? What if he decided to come back in many people's bodies, like mine, like yours? All right, let me read this. What Crazy Cat said. Christianity hurts my brain. So-called God decides to create humans, and then you have to do everything that isn't a sin as a human. Like it's kind of like slaves. Like it hurts my brain. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, sister.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, add.
No, not right.
Or ask.
Yeah,
Go.
so, what's the difference between what's your definition of the difference between spirituality and let's say Christianity or like religion?
Well, my definition of spirituality has definitely changed in the last year because I don't even consider myself spiritual now. I am just itself. No, because like, spirituality has become another religion where you gotta drink like, I'm gonna use narrow stuff for a moment. You gotta drink green smoothies and acai bowls and touch grass with your bare feet. And I still do touch grass with my bare feet here and there. But the thing is, that's not because I'm more spiritual. That doesn't make you more spiritual. Hell, you can fucking drink alcohol and you're still spiritual. You can still smoke a joint and you're still fucking spiritual. You can snort the most amount of crack or whatever the fuck and you're still spiritual. You can't escape that. What spirituality means now is just unseen. That's all it means now for me. It's unseen, with not with our eyes, but with the mind. You can see with the mind, but you can't see with your eyes. That's what spirituality actually means, and religion is control. But when I say religion, I mean to say the religion that people have made it to be, not what it actually is. Actual religion was to connect people back to knowing who they are. God. One with God. That's what religion is supposed to be. But most people have now been finessed and controlled. So that's why religion has two definitions for me, depending on which context I'm saying religion. Religion's truth is supposed to be connecting one with the universe, one with God. But religion now is people being controlled by other people who don't even know what they're doing because they've been controlled too. Who then been controlled, who've been controlled. So it's just a chain of control. Religion gets tax breaks, spirituality doesn't. Yeah, that's what Anonymous said. I wish I had so many like him. Okay. Yeah.
I noticed something. What was I gonna say? When it comes to like the religious, I've noticed like honestly, everything is in the Bible.
Everything's in every book.
You don't need in the book, so you don't need to actually go into an establishment to like praise or whatever.
No.
You can pray at home, you can go out and stuff.
You don't need to do any of that garbage.
I don't know if my mother and her family's just been brainwashed.
Yeah, they have.
You know what fucking doesn't make any sense? Like, the most religious people are the most broken.
Yeah.
This is the thing I've noticed,
And they're saying on God's time.
Yo, never had a thought for how much time someone said that I'd be a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, man.
Up last time. It's crazy.
The-
People
yeah.
talk about the Illuminati, X, Y, and Z. But
Go for it. Go for it.
you talk about them, those guys are rich as motherfuckers. And you're broke as shit, you're talking about this and that.
Right.
Come on.
I want to share something. This comes down to spiritual people specifically. Please, for my spiritual people, do not take offense to this. A lot of spiritual people have told themselves that like they don't want money, but yet they're suffering. That suffering is some virtue that you need to suffer for God to make you worthy. No, you're already fucking worthy. You're meant to have the wealth. You don't need to suffer. And so spiritual, like people, like you were mentioning, the most religious people, the most brokest people. Same thing with spiritual people. Same shit. It's the same shit. It's no difference. That's why I call it the current spirituality just a bunch of fucking rules and like you gotta drink acai bowls. You can't eat meat. You gotta be vegan. You gotta be this thing. You gotta rub your crystals and shea butter this and yeah.
I seen that one, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Yeah. Marcel asked me, can I see the Milky Way where we're at? Well, not really. There's too much smog in Toronto. But in San Diego, I can see the Milky Way. But I can see some stars. Anyways, yeah. So, basically what I'm saying, like, so my definition of spirituality means unseen. My definition of religion means control. Two simple words. Unseen and control.
I said my definition is all within my hands.
Yeah, you are, exactly.
That's
So like,
it. So why
that's,
do I need to go to establishment?
you don't. You never did.
I never did. I'm all within.
That's why, like, if my partner is Christian, like, I can't go with that person to church. Knowing full well that I already have the answers within. Why do I need to seek something externally? The fuck?
I'm gonna use that.
The fuck? Like, why do I need to go somewhere to know what I already have within? That's the dumbest thing ever.
I have it within.
You already have it within.
It's crazy. My mother used to always beg me to come to church on the 31st. The 31st. I'm like, why? And I kept forcing myself. I'm like, but now I realized, no, I'm not gonna go on the 31st.
No.
Because December 31st, New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go.
My-
I have everything.
My dad, once in a while, will drag my mom to church, Catholic church, for New Year's Eve. Like, let's go to church. Why? What are you getting from there?
Oh, God to bless you for the New Year's. But I'm already blessed.
You bless yourself in this moment.
This right here, I'm already blessed.
Oh, and that
More
also,
money, more this. I get that. I can bring that.
oh, and also, like, New Year's is an illusion anyways.
All holidays, I think.
It's all an illusion, but, you know, New Year's itself, people make New Year's resolution. Hello, you can make a resolution right now and stick with it. My New Year's is actually October 6th. That's my spiritual birthday. That's when I awakened in the world. So my awakening is my birthday. I have 2 birthdays now. October 6th. And October 6th, she was nice. She was shy. Yeah, she was shy. Yeah, she's alright. But that's just itself in another body. You know what I'm saying?
So, I've seen that. Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, so for me, like, I don't create New Year's resolution. I just reflect what happened in the year. I don't on New Year's, on like our New Year's and whatever. I don't do any of that shit. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I don't have time for that garbage. Who has time for that?
And I shifted outsmarting reality.
Exactly.
Outsmarting the neural knowledge made me shift that I am the answer.
Yeah, you've been the answer the entire time. All of you have been the answer. It's just that we've been programmed to believe that the answer's outside of us. That's so fucking not true. The answer has always been here right now. You've never been without the answer.
You know what's crazy? Neural knowledge said that there's some people at church that are rich and some people at church that are poor.
Yep.
The ones that are rich don't know that they're on a rich frequency.
Exactly. They're unaware.
And you see people running on stage begging, oh, give me this, give me
Yep.
this, give me this. You're asking, how can you ask something you already have? And the more you ask what you tell you what you don't have. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, and Anonymous said, the going to church on days of obligation is an imaginary sin created by the church.
So far, is that new? Is that new?
Nope, they've been here. They're the ones that create my reels. Yeah, they do my YouTube shorts.
Okay.
By the way, I got 4 of those no-look shots in.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's me throwing 4 of them in. I got 4 in one stream.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So you see, like, somebody wanted to help me. I'm not pushing away the help. They did it out of the kindness of their heart, and I always appreciate Anonymous for always helping out, right? And because they wanted to help, help the masses, right? Because like that, the thing is, for me, the mind says, "But you're not visible yet, Orion. You're not. Who cares? I'm already visible. What are you talking about?"
Mine, keep talking.
Yeah, keep talking, mine. I already am already visible. Like, get the fuck out of here. Because the mind's gonna create a problem saying, "But you're not visible." Of course I am. If I'm visible to one person, I'm visible. Hello?
There you go.
That's enough. But the mind's like, "But you gotta be visible to 10 million people now." See? The mind's always gonna play a fucking game like that. Just need to stop. Who cares? Right? I was reminded in 2022 by someone said, do you want to impact the world, or do you want to impact one person that can impact the world? I'm like, well, I would love to impact the entire world, but hey, if I have to impact that one person who's going to go impact the entire world, then so be it. I'll be that vessel.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Have I ever been called names of animals?
I gotta head back.
Yeah,
Are you
man.
gonna be here tomorrow?
I should be here tomorrow.
Looking like around this time?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you.
You'll see me. You'll see me.
And then we'll talk more.
Yeah. Now I at least know that you're detached genius.
I'm gonna change to the big mic, but
Okay. Cause I was like, it took me a while to clock in for a moment. When I was playing basketball, cause I'm like, Big Mike. I'm thinking like The Blind Side, because Big Mike plays basketball, and I'm like, is he making I didn't know it was you, but I thought you were making a reference to Big Mike from the movie. That's why I was like, Big Mike. I'm like, okay. Yeah. But I didn't know it was you. Yeah. Well, bro, I appreciate our chat. I'm gonna be leaving myself shortly. But yeah. I'll see you when I see you, but keep doing what you're doing, bro. Later, dude. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. So, that was fun. And by the way, Mike doesn't usually show up at this time. We usually show up later, right? I'm not usually at the water at this time. I'm usually already heading back. So I've been here for a good hot minute. Well, I've been here for like 4 hours, I think. Some shit like that. Well, Foot, you should be okay. You've been good. But yeah, have I ever been called names of animals? I've been called a dog one time. Not in a good way though, but I've been called a dog. That's about it. Nothing. I mean, have I been called like a lot of shit though? Like a lot of dumb names? Yeah, I've been called all kinds of stuff, and I've also called myself those things. You're a stupid idiot. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Blah 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 blah. Like, I've been, shit like that has unfolded for me. I'm just wiping my feet. This is the Jesus moment, by the way, y'all. When Jesus gets his feet wiped. Treat yourself like a king or a queen, or in my case, an emperor. I don't like being called king. I like to be emperor. Okay, emperor is so much more. Sounds so much cooler than king. I am an emperor. But Orion, that sounds like an evil guy. Yeah, but kings are evil too. Kings can be evil. Emperors could be good. Emperor. Anyways. Yeah. Alright, Foot. Other Foot. I'm debating if I'm walking back with you guys or if I'm going to just end the stream and then start the stream when I get back. I also didn't eat anything for the day yet. So, there's that too. I have not had anything to eat yet. So when I get back, I'm probably going to make something quick time. So I'll probably end the stream, kind of have the walk for myself. and then start another stream when I get back to the house, because I can't switch the resolution. Once I'm locked in one resolution, that's kind of it. So, and I want to go 1080p 60. Morning or afternoon. I keep saying morning because I'm still thinking I'm on morning, but I've been here in the morning. Oh yeah. This was a good day. I like this. Today was just fucking badass. Ugh. Oh man. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna bring my tablet. Thank you, tablet. You served your purpose. I appreciate you guys for being here and hanging out. I'm not in any pain, but I am taking my time. I'm a little bit slower than I normally am. Hello. I am a little bit slower, but it's okay. Sometimes you have to slow down. Actually, not sometimes. It's best that you slow down. All right, intuition. What are we doing? We ending the stream, or are we going to walk back with the stream? I think I'm going to end the stream, and then make a chill and chat stream when I get back. Just cause. Oh my goodness gracious. So y'all, thank you for coming on today. I'll be back in about an hour or two. I'm gonna make food when I get back. Yeah. I'll see you guys. For those of you who will come back later, I'll see you later. For those of you who I won't see, have yourselves a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night. And remember, the mind will always keep creating problems, but you are not the mind. You have a mind, you're not the mind, and the mind is just a tool that you get to use and it tells stories, and it's a great storyteller, but also you are not the mind. So, with that being said, y'all, that's a wrap. I'm gonna jump off, and I'll see you guys later. If I don't stream later, then you guys know I'll see you tomorrow. I will. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you and all the work that you do. I appreciate it. And everyone, I appreciate you. Love you all. And I will see all of you when I see you. So, adios, amigos. I'm out. Later.